Hello everybody and welcome to the stream! How are you guys doing? Also, congratulations on Cass for getting first, Bach getting second, and Sarah getting third! Let's go! And thank you for the hair patties! I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend! Mine flew by way too quickly, to be honest. I was like super productive, like hella productive. I did so many things I had on my bucket list. But there was not enough time. And hi now, how are you doing? Welcome in. Thanks for peeking. Hello, hello, hello. Also, today is like a really scuffed Monday. Because let me test something real quick. Can I switch scenes? No, I cannot switch scenes. Message deleted. What? Did you type that or did your message actually get deleted? Because I don't know what's up today. I started up OBS just like a couple of minutes ago because today was also like a super busy day for me. And I just got home. And I had to set everything up for stream, you know, so we can get started on time as always. And I booted up my OBS. And my chat sometimes has like a font issue or a size issue where it gets teeny tiny. And when I say teeny tiny, then I mean it's almost unreadable. It's like the font is like maybe 5 or 3 pixels or something like that. It's like super tiny and you would need to magnifying glass to read the chat. Dear, you're my favorite. Oh, Saber, you're so sweet. Thank you. You are such a cutie. Also, if you have to drive again today, good luck and have fun on the road. Fun fact for you, I was driving down the highway today and we actually came across a part of the highway where apparently the tire of a truck exploded. Like, we could see, like, the tire bits and pieces everywhere, like, you know, the gummy part or... Wait, what's it called? Oh gosh, what... I'm so dumb. What is the material called in English? Tire chunks everywhere. Yep. And I think 2 cars got also hit because we were just driving down the highway and you could see like 1 car pulled over to the side, a 2nd car pulled over to the side. And then the truck was like even a couple 100 meters down the road. The police was also already there. We thankfully did not get stuck in traffic or anything. But it was something. And I've never seen like an exploded tire everywhere. And truck tires are rubber. Oh my gosh, why did I not think of rubber? Jesus. And truck tires are usually of a different kind of material, right? Because they have to bear like a lot of more weight than like a usual person vehicle. And that was something. Tire tracks everywhere. Yes. But nothing happened. Nobody got hurt. It was just like a mess everywhere. But it was fine. But yeah, very weird day in general. Because like I said, the first thing that was like very weird was my OBS also acting up. Like the font size was just very minimal. And usually if I notice it, I just restart OBS before I even go live. Because as you know, I cannot really restart OBS once I'm live because I would end my stream if I do that, right? So that was out of question, and you know, I was just booting everything up and I didn't pay attention to OBS since it was very close. Like I said, I barely got home and I just wanted to get ready and stuff and eat a little something. I mean, I just got McDonald's because I didn't have time to cook today. But it was just overall very hectic. And when I sat back down just like right now, when the stream was already running, I saw that the font size of my chat was just so minimal. And yes, I know I can like enlarge the font size too. But the thing is, this weird little bug is like something, I don't know, I think it happens because of the size of my screen, which is like a 4K screen. So sometimes programs are just, I just like having trouble with certain things, right? So sometimes OBS just boots it up and it recognizes, hey, this is like a huge ass screen, so I am going to give it the default font of like a normal HD screen. And it was just not doable. I would not have been able to reach out at all. So I was just hoping and praying that if I just close the window to the... Oh, I still need that stuff, true. If I just close the window of OBS, that it would just restart. And thank God it did work out, because I did not know what to do. I mean, I could have used like my browser Twitch source to properly read your messages, but honestly, I didn't want to, because that would have been just very annoying to do, like with the setup I have. So yeah, I've had so many of my tires explode. I bet you did. I bet you did. I mean, that is just something that happens naturally, I would say, when you're on the road and when this is your job and you have to do it like a lot of times. Hold on, I just want to see what we need to do before I continue talking. Yeah, that's something to do. Let's come on. Phantom Jellyfish research test. Did I talk to everybody in the village on Friday before the weekend hit? Yeah, everybody except Rex, which is fine, so we don't need to do anything there. Right. What do I need a splash carrot for exactly? Oh, okay, I think I'm going to try and do Arden's quest while we wait. Where is it? It's more fun when the radiator explodes. Smoke goes everywhere. It's glorious. Oh my, oh my. Yeah, that doesn't sound like fun. Honestly, in general, breaking down on the road does not sound like fun. So hold on. I am getting slightly distracted. Where is it? What a location mentioned in the books. Yep, I think we already have 2 of them done. No, 3 even. Okay. Hold on. Green forests were where we planted. Yeah, I don't think. I will go up there just in case, but we'll see. Let's see if there is another dragon tier and need a flower. But yeah, that was scuff number 1 that happened just like in the last 10 minutes or something. And the next thing that is kind of odd, my stream deck doesn't work for some reason. At least it seems like... Oh, there it is. I cannot switch my scenes with this shortcut, which is odd. Oh. I didn't know they can give gold pouches too. So yeah, a very... The typical Monday experience, I would say. Everything just breaks. For some reason. But in general... Oh, okay, good thing I double checked, because there is going to be a dragon tier up here. But so yeah, in general, my day and my weekend were like super busy, and today is also going to be super busy. I was busy in the morning, I will be busy after the stream too. It's very hectic. But hey, at least it means I probably am going to get a good night's sleep today. The longest I was stuck for was 48 hours in a snowstorm. Oh my gosh, that was fun. The question is, are you being prepared for stuff like that? Do you have like some snacks or something on board and whatever? Because I know like trucks can have like different kind of interiors. Some are like very basic and some have almost like a living department in their front. I've seen all the things already. Also, hi to Neutral, by the way. Sorry, I did not mean to ignore you. Good morning, our beautiful witch. Hi there. Everything just breaks for you. Yeah, having a good morning, goes for a walk, have a shower, goes to feed my sister's cat, and well, I posted pictures in the spirit animals. Yeah, oh, hold on. What happened? Hold on. Oh, damn. That's cats for you. That never trust a cat. Never trust a cat. Yeah, welcome everybody to a crazy Monday that is today. Everything is just weird. Tires are exploding and stuff is just scuffing. And cats are just being menaces that steal food. I hope you can get some rest, yeah. And congratulations on the 20 stream streak, let's go! Oh my goodness, thank you for being here all the time. The truck ahead was a sleeper cab. I had a bed and tons of food. Okay, that's good, that's good. My sister is less than pleased, to put it mildly, and he did seem rather innocent, yeah. Just a Monday, But honestly, Geek, seeing the picture of your cat, my dad, works as a place where he sometimes gets like cartons of like various products that might have been broken and stuff and that they cannot like sell officially in shops anymore. So sometimes we get like huge just cartons and boxes full of whatever stuff is just, you know, broken down. So for example, there was like a pallet of cat food like broken down, so we would get exactly what I see on your picture, like those small packages where there is like food inside, but you know, the wet cat food. And I had like a whole box of that kind of stuff, and I had to stash it away because of, you know, cats. Cats can smell cat food like through the walls, apparently. And one day, I don't know what happened, but I remember when I was living with my ex-boyfriend, we were just in at home, you know, and we had this stashed away in like a storage room. And I was not at home, and he was, you know, at home in home office, and then later went for a walk with the dog. And when I was in uni, and suddenly I get a picture of like, oh my gosh, I need help. And I'm like, oh gosh, what happened? And you could see the picture, like, he probably forgot to close like the storage when he fed the dog like during lunch. And during the time, one of the cats apparently got locked in. And you know, he forgot to close it. One of the cats was locked into the storage room. When he came back from the dog's walk, he closed the door. And like a couple of hours later, when I was just driving home from uni, I was like in the train. And he's like, oh my gosh, I need help, I need help. Something happened at home. And I was like, oh no, what happened? And he sent me a picture of like the whole storage was just torn apart because she managed to get into the box with like the cat food, with like the massive amount of cat food, right? And she managed to just pull out some of those like very slim packages, scratch and bite them open. And I had one of my cats, it was just such a menace to feed her like wet food because she would only lick like the residue and the sauce after that cat food and just leave the rest in, and then she would just eat the dry food instead. So I always had to like separately feed them wet food because one would just leave the rest and I would just give the other cat the rest that was over from the cat food. But it was so silly. So there were like tons and tons of those packages like scattered everywhere, but still with most of the food inside. She, of course, you know, relieved herself too in the storage, and it was like a battlefield. I was like in a train, like writing him like, what am I supposed to do? I'm not at home, I'm in a train. I'm going to take like another, I don't know, 45 minutes until I get home. And he was like, yeah, but what do I need to do? And I was cleaning it. I mean, is the cat okay? And he was like, yeah, the cat is fine. She's just very... well, she's a little bit round because she ate a lot, but she's fine. She's running around and being like her happy self. And I'm like, okay, seems like the cat is fine. So she didn't eat anything she wasn't supposed to eat. So just clean the goddamn thing. And then I had to instruct him how to clean his own mess over the phone. I was so fed up that at one point I was just, you know what? Just please... just pick me up from the train station and drive me home, and I'm going to clean it up. Like, dude, just make sure the cats don't get there. At least pick up all like the packages and throw them away because we cannot use them anymore. And I'm going to see what happened. And it was such a mess. I had to completely clean the box too. Because she, of course, used her nails to get the packages out of the box. So she would ruin, like, a lot of the packages. And that, like, juice from, like, the cat food was everywhere. And I still remember, like, a couple years prior, we also got a box like that similar when I was still living with my mom. And they did something similar. Like, we had it in, like... I think we had it stashed away somewhere that was easier accessible for the cats. But we didn't know that they would, you know, steal the packages because everything was packed, right? And we forgot to clean, like, the inside of the box because we didn't think that there would be, like, so much juice left in the box. And you can imagine the smell. And it was summer, too. It was one of the most disgusting experiences I've ever had cleaning those packages from the residue. And when I went home and saw the mess, I immediately opened up the box and really, everything that looked like slightly wet or slightly damaged, I took out because she would puncture the stuff too. And sometimes those holes would be like very, 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 very tiny. But cat food and in general meat things, they turn bad so quickly. They attract a lot of pesky animals too, like insects and stuff. And I went through every single stupid package, squeezed it a little bit to see if there was a hole anywhere, and removed all of it. And I had to clean like dozens of those packages too. It was a mess. Hey Psycho, let's go! 35 stream streak. Oh my gosh, you're amazing. Thank you so much for the support. Let's go. Get streaked on. Yes. Yeah, my best friend has 2 cats. They're siblings, and one of them, I've seen pictures of the cat just hanging on the door. Someone just having 2 paws and hanging straight down. Wow. Yeah, cat behavior. And one of them are a food addict. As the type that goes and eats out of the frying pan if you don't watch closely. Like the hot frying pan, or just if you leave it out on the stove after you cooked. And hi there, Ocean and hi there, Sticky Cookie. Hello, Milky. But yeah, let me just go back to the game real quick. We're here again. Something's shining over there. There's a dragon tear somewhere. But I don't see a thing. It may be in the wall or the ground. We'll see, we'll see. Oh. That's a nuclear cube. Do I have to dig somewhere? Yeah. I'm just trying to look around a little bit where it might be. Maybe... Uh-huh. There we go. If you just leave it out, she will eat whatever she finds. Yup. That cat didn't like me until I had pizza in my lap. I see. Yeah, one of my cats was also like, she was too curious for her own good most of the time. I can tell you a story. I think I already told that on stream before, but I don't remember when it was. Where she gave me like a jump scare where I had to go to the vet immediately because she would eat everything she finds, like crumbs and bits and pieces or whatnot. She would eat like strings and whatever is loose on the ground. She had no taste whatsoever, but yeah, she would just eat everything, and you would need to be so careful not to let something lie around that is like tiny. I mean, she even ate like stones or like, you know, little gravel thingies you would drag inside during winter if you wouldn't be careful, and they just, you know, drop off your shoes. And she would constantly like lick the wall and whatever. And my second cat would just sit beside her, like staring at her like, what the hell are you doing? Oh, my shovel hit something. Let me see. A dragon tear. It's a dragon tear. What a surprise. Oh, and the flower's gone too. The flower probably didn't bloom during the warrior's lifetime. Arden, what are you waiting for? It's a present from you. You should help me put it on, Chop Chop. This should be when Arden gave the hair tie to the warrior. I guess I should approach the warrior. Oz. Oh, that's swifter than I imagined. That's quite skillful, you know. When did you prepare this? I was finding my hair too long and considering a haircut. Now it's nicely kept off my neck. But aren't you forgetting something? You're supposed to say something sweet to accompany such a gift. Come on, don't summon out. Just say something. I think Arden would say this is embarrassing. This is very you. I knew it would end up like this. I just want some sweet words. Is it that hard for you? Even harder than breathing fire, I guess? But at least you're giving me gifts now. That should count as an improvement. Thank you. I'll wear it often. But I thought you would find an excuse to justify it. It's your birthday or something. How can you make up a birthday for me? That's not how it works. You do have a point. By the way, when is your birthday, Arden? What? You don't remember? Well, maybe you don't. A warrior who never knew her birthday and a dragon who's forgotten his. Aren't we just a perfect match? Right, I can assign a birthday to you. And I will celebrate it for you every year, looking forward to it. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, it disappeared. The memory has apparently entered the dragon tier. This flower, if only the warrior could see it bloom. She would have been so glad. At least her wish has come true. The more sincere you are, the bigger your flower. Arden must have seen the flower when he came here to drop the hair tie. I hope Arden could recall the scene we just saw. Alright, let's look for the other dragon tears. I guess just one more. But yeah, my cat would just eat everything. And when I say everything, one of her favorite things to play with was basically to play with whatever string she would find. And the problem with that was my mom used to keep like wait, hold on. Mushroom, giant earth shroom, purple shroom. Okay, I have to go into the Cloud Valley. So, and my mother used to keep like a little spool of whatever thread that was. I think it was like some black thread for just, you know, in a case something got a hole and whatever, so she could sew it back together. And she used to have like a rather dark uniform for her work, so she would always stitch together if something like broke down and whatever. And it was like on our little couch table. And of course my mom always kept like the needle in there too, so whenever she would sew something together and there was still some string left, she would stick the string back into the little spool. And I think you can already guess where this was going, right? So the problem was that essentially... Wait, what? A purple mushroom? Oh, where did I get a purple mushroom? So yeah, in general, because my mom forgot about that, my cat started to play with this little spool of thread, and she would start eating like the string that would be hanging off the thing, and she managed to somehow also swallow the needle. So I had to rush her to like the animal ER because I didn't know what happened exactly. Usually if she tried to eat like some strings or whatever, I know she also tried to eat that lametta or whatever it's called that is on Christmas trees. And ever since then I did not put it on there, right? But usually you could just gently pull on whatever string they were eating and it would just carefully like get out of their throat and whatnot. And I did the same thing. I caught the cat, carefully held her at the back of her neck, and just slowly and carefully started to pull at the string so she wouldn't get it tangled in her stomach, you know, with all the hair and stuff. And when at some point, I just tugged a little bit more on it, and it was just stuck. And I was sitting there like, wait a second, what is going on? Why on earth can't I get out, like, the string? I did not pull hard, you know, because I didn't want to hurt the cat. But I just tugged, like, very gently on it, and I knew there was some resistance that usually isn't there. And I was barely 18 when that happened, and I was freaking out because my mom was at work, and I was just home with my ex-boyfriend. And we were just sitting there like, oh my gosh, what on earth is happening? What can we do? And I was like, honestly, grab your things. I grabbed a bag because we did not have a cat box because my mom lent it away to somebody and they never gave it back for a while, and she didn't buy a new one for quite a while because we didn't need it, right? So I just grabbed like a huge bag, like a plastic bed, put some blankets in there, and then we made it our way to the car, and I held like the cat on my lap and, you know, made sure she wouldn't climb around, and we were very, very careful. And when we arrived at the vet, I explained to him what happened, and he was just like, oh, I doubt she swallowed a needle, because she would be acting like very differently, and she was just chipper as can be. She was jumping around and even like super interested in everything that was going on. She was very cuddly. She was basically her usual self, but I could not find the needle of the spool, and I knew that there was some resistance when I tried to pull out like the string. I mean, I cut the string like very short so it wouldn't, you know, cause any problems, and she probably swallowed the rest. And so we waited in like the waiting room area, and then we got in and got like an x-ray done. And when the x-ray was done, the doctor was just staring at the x-ray like, huh. And he hung it up on like the screen, and he looked at me. I don't think I need to explain what's going on, right? And on the screen, you could really see like the needle in her stomach. But my cat was just so lucky. She apparently swallowed that needle like so perfectly that it didn't hurt her throat or anything. It just landed in her stomach without any issues. And it just got stuck at like the exit of the stomach. I don't know what's it called in English. Wait. I know what it's called in German, but oh, that is not what I mean. Pyloric orifice. Okay, it just apparently got stuck there, and he had to operate on her because it could be worse, right? And it could have been like, she was not like digesting yet, so that's why she didn't have any pain. But he said it's a good thing we came, because if we waited for a couple of hours, this could have been like very, very, very nasty to life threatening. But everything was fine. But still, first jump scare of my life when it comes to cats. Okay, hold on. I'm only in World 2 in Plants vs. Zombies 2, and I'm already struggling. Oh no, I hate endangered plants levels. I've never played Plants vs. Zombies for this long, sadly. No. Did you only just now see the Milky? Oh, yeah, hold on. Back to the game. This entry is about a purple mushroom from Cloud Valley. Okay, yes. Succeed impact added the trendy mushroom as a surprise. Such giant earth gem shrooms cultivated, yeah. Brought a purple mushroom collected from. It's only as tall as my calf. Okay, but they say it will grow. I plan to show Arden the mushroom and put the before I set out. It has to be somewhere in here, but I don't know where exactly. She talks about purple mushrooms. Also, let me just open this up real quick, because I see what's in there. Wait, what? No, that's not it. Oh, I thought this would be a sleepy one, that's why. Never mind, never mind. Oh, I got the purple mushroom. Did we ever get a purple mushroom? Not really. At least I don't remember any purple mushrooms. But it has to be somewhere in Cloud Valley. That's something we know 100%. I mean, the thing is, we have the red and blue mushroom in the middle. Which together would make purple. But it doesn't mean a thing, actually. I just want to double check in here too. No, she would not have gone in here. At least that would not make a lot of sense. Could it maybe also be... downstream? No. I imagine... Wait, those are red mushrooms. Can you... Anyway, hi Tia, hi Ocean Man, hello, hello. On this 75 stream streak, let's go! That's so insane. Gonna dip you in a white top. That sounds so wrong. Ron. I really don't know where this mushroom could be. It's definitely said to be in Cloud Kingdom. That's something we already know. But I don't remember any, like, patches of purple mushroom. Hey, yo! Oh! All the way over there! Uh-huh, that is sneaky. That is very, very sneaky. Whoa! Oh no! Wait, what? What's that? Why are there like little wind thingies going on? Is it because my broom broke? Maybe. Maybe. Echo, you found another song you want to show him? Okay. Hell yeah. Another Pipino song. Also, Oceanman, I listened into the song you posted, right, last week. And it really sounds like a freaking anime opening. That's crazy. Like the melody and everything, it just screams anime opening. You were so right on that one. Okay, hold on. Nope. Yes, guys. Use and use. Custom up leadering gifts. There we go. Okay, wait. Can I still get you somewhere? No. Well, doesn't matter. I see you. I just have to switch to this. Yeah, let's swim over to the purple mushroom. And I hope that this is going to be like the very last one we need. Maybe. Oh, we can also write this flower. Aww. Ah! This seems to be a location mentioned in the journal. Refer to the journal and look for locations dragon tears. Yeah, I know, I know. The inside of the mushroom cap is glowing. I'll examine the glowing area with my hand. Will do. Oh, there is something! But why is it so slippery? Ah! I can't grab it! It's just normal for such a large mushroom to have slime. Yeah, but it makes things hard to pick up. Ha ha ha. I know what you want me to do. Sticky hand potion. There we go. Got it! Here it is! A dragon tear! And here's my dragon tear. Arden, come over. I want a word with you. Sure thing. You know my favorite Xmas song is Fairy Tale in New York? Oh? I don't think I know that song. I might need to hear it to remember. Which got criticized a lot when it came out. Why is that? Why did it get criticized? And I'm sure you already know it. Does he now? Hi Delikuni! How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Are you excited about the podcast later? I hope you are, because I sure am. Why on earth? Wait. Came out in the 90s because it used words like, oh. Okay, okay. Currently eating and a little lurking around. Nice. Yeah, I'm hyped. Very cool. But honestly, I think just talking about Life is Strange is going to give us like 3 hours worth of content. I rewatched like a summary during the weekend just, to get my brain a little bit more on track. To just know what happened exactly and just to note down a couple of things and to see how well I remember. And I think we're good with Life is Strange, honestly. Because the first 5 episodes plus Before the Storm, it is so much that happened. It is insane. Gotta try to censor it to make it not happen. You did a good job. Don't you worry. Life is Strange, that game, right? Yes, yes. We need to put out a spoiler warning though, because my boyfriend and Vivi didn't finish it yet. We definitely have to put a spoiler warning, like right before we start talking about it. Probably we should introduce ourselves and then just put out a spoiler warning. Because Life is Strange is just such a cool game, and it is so story heavy, and if you know the story, the experience is like halved. Or even like it's only a quarter of how much fun it actually is. Like the puzzling, the plot twists, and the revealing who did what and where. So yeah, 100%, 100%. Don't you have anything to tell me? From the look on your face, you never planned to tell me about it, right? I heard it from Mr. Tatton, one of our patrons. So, 1,000-year dragon wasn't just about your lifespan? Why didn't you tell me earlier that you will lose your memories? Why? What's wrong? Why isn't she talking? You're supposed to answer, aren't you? I see, I need to pretend to be Arden. How should I reply to the warrior? It doesn't matter, that is such an Arden answer. Huh? What matters then? How much pepper to add to a stew? How many flower petals are there on the new plates? What color is the tablecloth? These things were meaningless until our relationship gave them meanings. What's the point of doing these things if you won't remember them? If I go on a trip one day and my return gets postponed due to sudden injuries or sickness, you may have forgotten me when I come back. Why should I hear it from someone else? At least, you should tell me yourself. My life is much shorter than yours in the first place. Are we not close enough for me to know it? I hate you, you stupid dragon. Oh. Yeah, I really want to play through the Long Dark. Ooh. Honestly, that's also on my pile of shame list. I've seen somebody play like the demo or something like that from the Long Dark, and it really, really got me. That game is so intense and the art style looked so good. But it's more because I love the story. Yeah, the story is very intense already at the beginning, and I also want to know how it ends. Oh, it disappeared. The memory has apparently entered the dragon tier. So, Arden has always been like this. I thought he would act differently in front of his partner. Perhaps he really found it unimportant. Virgil, you're a head after all. You don't understand humans' feelings. I'm a head with a heart. But amnesia is a serious issue. How can you dismiss it as a trivial matter? Blech, trivial matter. Suppose I go home to find my parents not recognizing me. That's terrifying. Arden is hundreds of years old. He may not share a little girl's opinion. Or he thinks he can handle it. He's a dragon. Hard to understand. We've got all the memories. Let's take them to Arden. Yes, sure, will do, will do. There's a YouTuber that does 500 days in interloper mode. Or the hardest difficulty. That is 500 in-game days? What? That's an insane amount. Holy. Especially in a survival game. I mean, I don't even know if the stuff gets... You know, if it refills, like all the resources and stuff. I've not played it or seen it long enough. Because I was very interested in the story that I didn't want to spoil myself the fun. But yeah, that's crazy. Lurk a bit, connection sucks. Don't you worry, Ocean Man. Enjoy your lurk. Okay, we are back here, but there's still enough time to go to Arden. And maybe even catch Rex when we're already at it. Since it's very troublesome to find him. Okay, let's see. He's probably, yep, at the library as always. Hi there, buddy. Oh. I was just about to say, you're new. On sunny days, this little alley bus just has to roll around somewhere in the yard. With its sun-kissed bronze fur perfect playing in the dirt, it's always up to mischief. Despite boundless energy, it somehow keeps a plump, cuddly figure. A true maintainer cat who never loses his charm. Aww. But you're probably going to run away, right, if I go too close? Oh, I didn't need to eat that one. Here, enjoy the food. I'll talk to Rex in the meantime. You mean besides the things from Aaron? All I need is a pair of binoculars, a compass, and some enduring ropes. Exactly. Dry pom-pom feather has many uses. It's light, resilient, and versatile. By the way, this is a piece of intel only an expert like me can provide. Okay. But we don't have any news stories with him too. Which is fine. So let's go over to Arden, who's probably still at the river. What the? Ocean Man is sadly lurking. I don't know if he sees your message. I hope he does. Ta-da! Arden, I've brought you the dragon tears. The dragon tear from you also contains memories. Thank you. Arden, how is it? Are you remembering anything? Arden, say something. You should be able to see the memories this way, right? What are you two doing? Did you delete your own... Ocean Man deleted Ocean Man's message. Ah! Didn't want me to see that you wrote something in Tagalog, is that it? I mean, I saw it, but I didn't read it because I didn't know what it means. You're so talkative. Ellie, actually... What do you mean? A place has come to my mind. If I'm not mistaken, a dragon tear can be found there as well. Are you coming with me? Sure! Where is it? What's wrong? Is it far away? How fast can we walk? Forget about it. Just get on. On where? Let's just say it's something bad, that's why I deleted it. Uh-huh. Breaking multiple rules, writing something in a language that is foreign to me that is not English, and then doing something weird. I see. I see. I need moderators for my moderators. My back. What do you mean? Are we going to fly? Oh, this is hard. I thought I would have dragon back motion sickness. Wasn't it a thrilling experience you'd always wanted? It was indeed. And I got here in no time. Dragons may even be faster than trains. You're tougher than I am after all. Hey, where's Arden? Did he just drop us off and just flew, like, further into the woods? Is that what he did? Hey, I moderated myself. I know you did. Good job. Good job. Let's look for Arden. Sure will do. I just hope that the time is not going to advance. Arden? It should be around here. Do you have any digging tool on you? Sure! Witches always have all kinds of tools on them. That's reliable. I'll get the dragon tear out. Dig where it resonates. Sure thing, sure thing. I got you. Oh, it's the resonance! This is the place! Arden, I found a dragon tear! Hi there, Moon Senpai! Welcome to the stream! How are you doing? How stream is going today? It's going wonderful as always. Thank you for asking! I really appreciate it. Thank you! Okay, take this too. Hmm? Isn't this the dragon tear I gave you? Why? Oh, this is... Arden! Arden, the warrior's right ahead! I've told you that a dragon can see himself. Huh? Then... You filled the tear with memories, so I can sense a bit of it. Should I put this piece of memory in the dragon tear too? No. She never stops talking, right? Unlike the first impression, she's really talkative. I need to repeat her words. I need you to repeat her words to me. And my words to her. Sorry for the trouble. You've already caused me quite some trouble, you know? Well, my apologies. I'm just kidding. I'll do as you say. We just hopped on Call of the Lamp game. Ooh, how's it going? You should play it if you haven't already. I have not, but I might be playing it during my anniversary stream in March. With like Twitch integration for you guys. Because I really, really wanted to play Call of the Lamp at one point. And I think it would be so much fun to play together with you guys on the stream. So who knows, who knows? Whoa! It's been ages since I last came here. Lying all day long was driving me crazy. Don't push yourself too hard. What's the second one? That's... That's the same answers! Huh? Am I missing something? Is there like... Huh? Okay. But I feel good today, Arden. No need to worry. And the breezes still feel comfortable. I'm glad we came out here together. Say, Arden, you remember what I said before? The don't ever forget me thing. I remember it. I'm taking it back now. Why? When I first found out what Thousand-Year Dragon really meant, I was really mad. Later, I learned that my days were numbered, and was terrified. Arden, you will live for centuries, right? You probably outlive me even if I had 5 lives. The time we spent together is just a flash in your life. So, I think my death won't have a lasting impact on your life. Every day, you will get up, open the window, and smoke in the morning. You will make stews deftly, go for a walk after day's work, and chat with someone over a drink. And one day, when you don't even remember why you opened the restaurant, the time I spent with you will no longer mean anything to you. I'm destined to die before you. I used to find it unfair, and I was afraid that you might forget everything about me. But the more I thought about it, the more I felt sorry for you, Arden. I will become a thing of the past for you. It will be exhausting to keep thinking of me for 1,000 years. And it will feel so lonely and painful. So, you'd better forget it all. I remember you. I remember you. Really? Yes. Yes. No, there's no need, Arden. I don't mind. I will remember you. Right. Just remember this one thing then. Arden, you've made me very happy, so I hope you can always be happy yourself. I want the rest of your life to be peaceful and content, and free of pain and illness, just like now. Don't cry over the happy memories you had with me, and don't be tortured by them. Just recall me for one time. Got it? Oh. Alright. I will absolutely remember it. Are you sure you want to use absolutely so casually? Doesn't every word of a dragon contain power? I'm not using it casually. Alright. Don't you dare forget it. And here's a gift lantern! This is a strange looking lamp. It's a night light. I had a witch I know make it. You sleep a lot, so I asked you to make a lamp that rids the user of nightmares. I love you, Arden. I wish you eternal happiness. Oh. It has fun aspects to it, but also very cool stuff too, lol. Yeah, I definitely have to tag it 18+ when we play it. I've just seen like bits and pieces, and it's very, very strange and weird sometimes. Arden, when I die, scatter my ashes in the cascade. Water goes everywhere, so I want to be in it. Shall I scatter you in the sea instead? I can fly over in no time. No, I prefer the cascade. The sea is the final destination, and it's way too far. And I may be attracted to this place when I want a break, and end up arriving at the village. That way, I can check on you, Arden. Nonsense. Fine, you know nothing about being romantic. And yet he stays there every day and looks at the cascade, which is so sweet. That's why Arden stays by the village cascade a lot. Oh, he's crying again. No, Arden. Oh. I miss you. Arden. After you were gone, I kept reminding myself of you. At first, I pretended that you were still around and carried on my old life. However, the time still came when most of my memories faded over one night. I couldn't figure out why I left all the gemstones behind to open a restaurant here. And why dragon tears were scattered all over the place. Dragon tears don't work on me, but I kept them anyway, thinking that they might become handy one day. I went with the flow and kept running the restaurant. Strangely enough, I carried the tear with me wherever I wanted, or wherever I went. I was such an idiot. I didn't even grant you one single wish of yours. Ellie, could you do me one last favor? What is it? I want to grant her last wish. I won't be able to face her again if I keep living with a curse on me. I've been telling you all along. Thank you. Oh. Whoa. This is fun, but it makes me cold and sick. No, let's get over there. To the cascade, you mean? I guess. Come on, Arden. Come on, big buddy. Oh. Arden, this place. It's where I'm going to see her off. Here. What's this? It's her. What? This is tiny. Isn't she? She's dead. These are her remains. Wait. Did he just never throw them into the cascade in the beginning? Because he did remember her for quite a while, right? So why didn't he do that? Why give them to me? And why do you have them in the first place? That's what I'm asking. They were rip my voice. They were stored inside the dismantleable bottom of the nightlight. I struggled for a long time, and finally decided to bring them here. But what am I supposed to do with them? And why were they stored in the nightlight? Because I couldn't let them go. I would have nothing left if I scattered them into the cascade. I couldn't stand that. So I kept them. Okay, that makes sense. However, I think it's time to move on. Ellie, you've helped me a lot. I hope you can see her off with me. Have you ever paid any last respects? Nobody close to me has passed away, so... You're young, after all. No need to overthink it. Just say what comes to your mind. Okay. Oh. It's even sparkling. I'm doing well. You're gone, but I'm enjoying my life as promised. I know it was stupid of me to put a curse on myself. I won't do it again. I can't help forgetting again, but I will retrieve my memories when it happens. You are the most beautiful, most dazzling, and cutest gemstone I've ever seen. I love you, Angelica. Her name was Angelica. Oh, Angelica and Arden. Oh. I'm glad to have met you. Your memories will keep me happy in the future. I will never forget you. it's your turn. What? Oh, alright. What should I say? Stone skipping restaurant, flower of love, for sure. The seed you planted with Arden has grown into a huge flower. It's always as fresh as when it's just bloomed. I believe it's the largest flower in the green forest. Arden is doing fine. You can rest in peace. What? Are you going to call my words pointless? They're fine. What's going on? You are nothing like your usual self. What now? Arden, do you need more help with lifting the curse? What do you think? No, I didn't. Right. I'm really fine now. You won't regret it? I will. And I knew I would from the very beginning. I decided to make a choice that I would regret for my whole life. But I would do the same even if I got to choose again. I knew I would forget. But I couldn't let go. I didn't want to give up 50 years of happiness even if it meant 500 years of regret. What is it? Nothing. It's a new experience for me. Thank you, Ellie. I used to hate witches, but I think I'm able to get rid of my dislike now. I know I will forget everything again as long as I live. To remind myself, I will leave a record. And place it somewhere eye-catching in the restaurant. Because I've promised her. Ellie, you are the best customer our restaurant has ever had. Thank you. Indeed. Aww, look at them. Look at them bonding. Let's go. What to discuss with Arden? Other dragons? I've probably met some. But as you expect, such meetings don't stay in the dragon's memories. Yeah, it's okay, but I want those. Arden, what kind of dragon are you? What kind of dragon? Asking obscure questions again, huh? Come on, I'm not. Stories usually depict various kinds of dragons, don't they? There are righteous dragons that fight alongside knights, and evil ones that loot the world for treasure. Well, I don't quite remember my past. But didn't you mention guarding treasures in the mountain? Maybe I did. You really did. Be more certain. Right. Villagers were scared of me, okay? The first time I went to the mountain, I had a cold and couldn't stop breathing fire. I ended up burning down an entire forest. Do you dragons also catch colds? I suppose so. I, for one, have caught a cold. Anyway, after that, villagers started to enter the cave I lived without permission. I don't think they were there to see you. They would bring all kinds of stuff and leave them in the cave. Probably all treasure, now that I think about it. If so, wouldn't adventurers and thieves also visit your cave frequently? In search of treasure? Yeah. Humans came and go all the time. One day, I became so annoyed that I flew down the mountain for a word with them. However, every human that had met me had passed away. I guess the villagers back then already had much misunderstanding about you. Right. And I didn't bother to resolve it. Oh. Interesting. Okay, but that is that, and we finished another quest, which is nice. That's that. Let's see what is written in the journal. Arden has decided to live on with memories of Angelica. He will probably live a happy life as she wished. 100 years later, he may forget his past, discard everything, and be troubled by nightmares again. But Arden will remember again. Is that right, Angelica? Aww. Oh, I really love this game. I really, really do. Because I think it's The way it's written and the way the characters are, it's just so sweet in general. And I really, really, really love it. Like, a lot. Oh, okay. Ooh. Nope, 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 nope. That is not what I wanted to do. How's my inventory looking like? It is a hot mess. Also, let me drink something real quick. Okay. So, tomorrow we can finally go into the Starlit Cave and continue gathering various ingredients we need. Because there's a couple of things we do need to gather. Aside from the usual. Okay, nectamorph I want to get rid of. All of you. The rest is food, some extracts. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Yeah, the rest I am going to keep. Okay, hold on. Ground needle head fur we have. I need the fog foxtail fur, the peanut bed wing husk. Which shouldn't be too much of a problem. At least in theory. I'm also wondering why the cat god in her dream looks a little bit more spooky. But it also looks at the same time like a weird mixture out of the cat god and... out of the white and the black cat god. Okay, Arden is done. Yeah, Roy, we're going to finish. And Aaron too. Okay, so next stop is going to be in the village real quick because I want to talk to everyone. At least that's my goal. And then we're going to head to the Starlit Cave. Hi there, Jordy! How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in! Hold on, little one. I just want to give you food. Yes, food. Please. I have to wait until it gets close enough, though. Good to eat. And thank you. Errand. Okay, no more new quests. I know I did not feed, like, the bowls of the fishes. Oh. You're new. Hi there, little one. Donut fond of moving ground, this warm-hearted cat never misses a chance to stick close to people, loves lying outdoors for a long time, gazing at something in the distance. When petted, it slowly closes its eyes and purrs softly. Aww, hi there, little one. Oh no, I don't have anything to... Or do we also eat that stuff? No, I would be surprised. I would have been surprised. Hey there, Hugh! Let me play with you if possible. Yes, come on. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, I can see a pixel of the timing when I have to hit it. It is very, very tiny, but it's doable. I already figured that I picked a spot where it's impossible to hit it at least once. Okay, there we go. Hey! Okay, I have nothing for you to eat at the moment, but I will go and get 2 fishes real quick. Just so I can feed them and maybe up their heart level if possible. And that is 1, and get the second one too. Nelly. Go. Okay, perfect. I already fed you, but I still need to find the other one. There you go, some food. I know that you don't want any, but you do. Okay, that's... Did I already pet you? Yeah, I'm 100%. Okay, perfect. Now I have fed both of them. The next stop is just talking with everybody else. Okay, chat. Nothing new, that's okay. Then Vince and Alvin. So we can hopefully max out our relationships with them. Would be nice. Oh, there we go, level up! Hello, Ellie. We've been meeting a lot recently. Thank you for visiting me often. I hope it isn't bothering you. I'm really glad to see you. Here's something for you. Nice, thank you. Ellie, is there any candy that serves as a sleeping aid? Sure, there is the sleepy candy. There is the sleepy candy. Eat it and you fall asleep immediately. Shall I make some for you? Well, does that candy have a specified dose? Because I don't have any other problems except for insomnia. Well, I've never tried it myself. I always fall asleep fast. She's great at falling asleep. It's a rare talent. I envy you. I only managed to fall asleep after tossing and turning for 2 or 3 hours in bed. That's why I want to try a sleepy candy. It sounds like you've got severe insomnia, Vince. And Knight says that a cup of warm tea will help you fall asleep too. You can give it a go. I already have. I've tried various other cures too, but none of them works. Then I wouldn't recommend sleepy candy, because you gain resistance if you take too many of it. Alright. Please let me know if you come up with a better treatment. Okay, sure will do, sure will do. Same, Ellie. I also sleep instantly. You're so lucky, Ocean Man. I'm more on Vinch's side because I take ages to fall asleep. Which is so annoying. At least I personally hate it. It's not even... I don't even know why, but every time I try to fall asleep or even go to sleep like earlier without being tired, it's impossible for me to fall to sleep. And I really have to be tired for it to actually work. Then let's cuddle. Aww. Cuddles do help sleeping though. That is a very good remedy. Can you not do that, Twitch? Thank you. Okay, chit-chat. Yes, please. Nothing new and no level up. It's fine. Rex is probably not around, so I'm just gonna go to the tree where we talked to Arden yesterday, because I saw that there are little paw prints, which means there is a kitty hiding back there. My friends in my high school class would compare me to a pillow sometimes. Ooh. You're a water pillow. Okay, I will go back home real quick before we go to the Starlit Cave, just because I want to repair the broom. Tea. Because I personally don't want to have a broken broom while I'm in Starlit Cave, because that would be a bummer. So, okay, this one. Let's go. And I should have enough stuff, actually. For the broom, yes. Yep. I can fully repair it. Oh. And up we go to the Starlit Cave. To get everything we need. I'm going to focus first on the delivery thing. Because we get the stuff back that we give Diane, which is super handy. Yes. Thank you. So, we need this little guy up there, so I'm gonna double check how to actually get him. Okay, hold on. I'm going to do this, because maybe we get another hint. Because they are really, really quick. If you lose it halfway, simply look for any leaf trampling in still air or ripple appearing from nowhere. Stay sharp. One careless blink and you miss it. Okay. Oh, Ha! Good. Okay, got it. What are you doing with its tail? That's so mean. Okay, and this little bed we also need, so... Right there. If you manage to make it hover, it will think it's flying and its wings will start to shimmer. While it's hopping about, quickly grab it and toss it repeatedly. Its wings will glow brightly and complete their mold. Okay. Oh, I have to... Got it. What? What exactly? Wait. I'm tossing it repeatedly. Okay, tossing it over there doesn't help. Wait, what? What am I doing wrong? Hold on. If you manage to make it hover, it will think it's flying and its wings will start to shimmer. While it's hopping about, quickly grab it and toss it repeatedly. Its wings will glow brightly and complete their mold. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Why can I not get downstairs? How many times do I need to throw it? Eh? Okay, I'm so confused. It doesn't say anything else. Eh? It said that the further one flies, the larger its wings become. Some even whisper of seeing wings as large as a house. What? Oh! Does it help? What? I really don't get it, actually. The further it flies, the larger its wings grow? I mean, there's no way of me that I can speed this up too. What? Yeah, but that's all I can do. There isn't even like a collection to collect without riding the bubble cloud even once. Collect using the appropriate potion. So how do you collect this? This cannot be right. It just doesn't do anything. Okay, I really have to get that meter full? Is that what I need to do? Okay. I guess? But that takes ages. Because you have to be super quick to catch it and then throw it immediately. Come on, ride the bubble. Yes. Please, please. Come on. Oh, barely. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Oh, that was mean. Get into the bubble. Okay, that is like a very annoying timing. Wait. I wanted to say please work. Okay, okay, okay. That took a little bit too long to find out, actually. At least now I know how it works. I thought this would be like a speed thing. Like the symbol on his head. Also, it would really help if it wouldn't just try to run away all the time. Here we go, and one more, hopefully. Maybe. Please, go into the bubble. It didn't go in. No, it went into the bubble the moment I let it go. What a little troll. Okay, there we go. Okay, it needs a little bit of just testing and trying. Okay, what about the fox? Is that only during the day or... Yeah, that's why I didn't see it. Yeah. Damn. Okay, we have to wait for that until tomorrow. But I can at least try to get the penguin. Right? Yes, okay. I just have to go to the right tool. That missed. That's okay. What? Okay, that doesn't go as far down as I was hoping it would. Okay, they have to grow. Are they going to grow big? Doesn't seem so. Then let's try this little guy down here and hope he doesn't go away. And there we go. What? Okay, that is another one of that fur. Which should technically also be enough. What do I need from the jelly phantom fish thing? Collect it when it's transparent. One more time. Sure will do. Just need to find one. Okay, there it is. Oh, not in the... in the right thing. There we go. That's that. Now I just need to find like the special version of it. Which I have no idea how it looks like. Are you the special version? No. It just looked a little bit weird, the shimmer around it, but that apparently is normal. And I'm also going to open up this shortcut here. Because I have White Witch Chalk, so why not? It is just going to help us get around everything quicker. There is that witch door. That's a bat. That's a normal jellyfish. I'm kind of looking for the special one. Oh? Oh, it has like little frills or something like that around it. Okay, okay. Now we have that completed as well, and all I'm missing now is just a thing for the potion, the little fox fork fur, I believe. But that is sadly only available during the day, so we cannot gather it at the moment. But we have other things we can do, and I am also probably gonna go back to the village and talk to Rex. Since I haven't met him today, and you're a special one, so I'm going to note you down too. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna buy something in Plant vs. Zombies. Oh. What are you going to buy? What's it gonna be? Oh. Thank you so much, CTT. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Mwah. Welcome to the Spirit Grove. How are you doing? Welcome in. If you are just here for the lurk and just want to sit back and relax, please do that. There is no obligation to talking and chatting, but if you want to, you are very welcome to. Oh, hold on. I wanted to see if I can repair stuff. I'm going to buy the ice weed. What's the ice weed? What does that do? Freeze your opponents, I would assume? And slow them down? And okay, back to see if we can find Rex. And then the next day we're going to gather everything we can from the Starlit Cave for Diane's quest. Is he at home? Probably inside. And here we are. Hey, you two. Oh, there we go. Any new chit chat? Nope, so we can just skip this. Not a level up, but nice. Close enough? Okay. How close was close? Also, I don't know why my voice today sounds a little bit weird. Or it feels at least weird when I talk. That's probably because of the cold. I mean, I was already outside today as well, and whoo, it was refreshing. Let's word it like that, very refreshing. Okay, we have 8 tears already. Just nice. Like, I don't know, I never used it. Well, fair point, fair point. Okay, let me just sort this one too. I need 2 more of these guys. I can move at least one into the box. In the original version of Plants vs Zombies 2, he's like paid. Real money paid. And this one, you don't have to pay. With what do you pay then? If not real money. Like, is it just in-game currency, or do you get like fake real money in the game? Just wondering how it works. Okay, that's that. What it unlocks? Oh yeah, because I studied the Starlit Cave. Okay, fair point. Fair point, fair point. Mm-hmm. I was done with the bush bug on that level at least. Gems. Ah. Makes sense, makes sense. Also, I don't know if I already told you, but I plan on not 100% completing this game on stream. I will do that off stream just because I have looked at everything and it is like so tedious to do on stream, and I think also very, very boring for you guys. So that's why I'm going to spare you the trouble of accompanying me while doing that, because we have to get like everything to S level. Like everything. And if I say everything, it is like all of this has to be S rank. All of it. Every single one, every single potion, every single candy, all of it. And I might do that during my spare time, just when I'm searching for a game that is just like very cozy and nice, where I don't have to think about a lot of stuff and just want to put it up and listen to something or watch something in the background. But I don't think that is like very entertaining for on stream. So no, we're not going to do that, because like yeah, I think we already talked about that, because Stardew and my time and Fields of Mystria and Coral Island, they were, even though we 100%ed them, there was still so much side quest stuff you could do, which I have a feeling is not the case in Little Witch in the Wood. We could probably go and start decorating everything, but we don't have any interesting story to look forward to anymore, and I don't know. I don't feel like that's cool. Or too interesting to watch, because it's going to be very repetitive. We would be doing the same thing every day, all over again, all over again, without having any new stuff. Unless the game is going to surprise me, who knows? Hi Dorai! How are you doing? Welcome to the stream! How was your weekend? Probably, as always, too short. But there is nothing we can do against that. Oh, hold on a hot minute. Before I go into the village, I'm going to get the stuff from the Starlit Cave first. Because the villagers are not going anywhere, Rex is going to be there only in the evening anyways, and this way we at least don't have any time issues. And can just do whatever. And I forgot that there is another shortcut to the Starlit Cave in the area we already were. But that's fine. Wait, you're a special penguin again. There we go. There's a sleepy fox there. Yeah. And I think I saw a special bet as well. Right? Yeah, you look like a chubby one. Very chubby. Okay, I need one more fox. Just one sleepy baby fox again. Hi there! I got stuck. can I sprint again, please? Okay. And that should be it in theory. But I'm still wondering how we get over there. Because I cannot use any of these potions here. Maybe I need to use the bubbles. Question. Pretty good. I went back to finish an anime I dropped for a while and then a visual novel I had an update. Oh, so I downloaded it to check it out too. Nice. What anime and visual novel are you talking about? Anything I know, maybe? Okay, hold on. I have to talk to Diane, of course. To hand in this quest. Let's go. Yes, yes, yes. I want to hand in all of these guys. I'm just gonna skip through those real quick. Because usually she says the same thing as always. Ooh, those are some pretty ingredients. Which we cannot get yet. Since we lack the access to the area wherever they might be hiding. But we can do foxtail fur powder. And I think the oil is going to be from this one. Oil? Yes, okay. The anime is to be Hero X. The visual novel is called Eternum. Okay, I don't know either of them. Do you want to share a little bit what those novel and the anime are about, or rather not? Because I know it can be a very lengthy explanation, which I love to hear, but sometimes, sometimes I'm just like, oh hey, sorry, no, I just want to hang out and I want to bother you with my stuff for ages. Because if you ever ask me about like my favorite stuff, I just sometimes don't stop talking. Which can be both good and bad. Never ask a person about their obsession. It's going to end very badly. With either you missing an ear because the other person talked way too much, or I don't know. I've heard from a friend of mine that one time they were like at a party or something like that, and someone was asking them like, hey, what's your favorite show and stuff? And I remember her being like so obsessed over Arcane, which I totally understand. I mean, the Arcane is an amazing show, but in her friend cycle there were not a lot of people who played either League or even watched Arcane and are really gamers. So when she was at a party and someone actually asked her, hey, what's your favorite show and stuff, and she was able to talk about Arcane, she apparently went a little too far with it according to the person she was talking to. And I think the conversation went like something like this, like, oh hey, what's your favorite show? Oh, it's Arcane. Oh hey, I know that show. And she was like, did you watch it? Yeah, I did. And then she went on like a tangent and she was just saying like so much stuff about the show, what she liked and disliked. And apparently she talked so much because she was so happy that she could talk about Arcane, that she talked an ear off the other. And the thing was, they apparently at some point interrupted her or something. I don't know how exactly it went, but they were like, dude, I only asked you what your favorite show was, and I didn't plan to talk to you about the show for like half an hour, so please just leave me alone and let me talk to my friends. And that is, I don't know. There are so many ways of politely telling a person, hey, enough is enough or whatever, you know, if you really don't want to talk to them about something you clearly... They were striking up a conversation, okay, yeah, I get it. It was probably like a long tangent and maybe it was just making them feel uncomfortable. But I think there would have been like a way to make her not feel like scared to ever talk about her favorite obsessions to anyone anymore. And that is just, yeah. And I ended the play session too soon. I'm sorry, kitty. Can I make it up? Can I play again? Hold on. Yeah, should I torture myself and unlock Big Wave Beach? What is so scary about Big Wave Beach? I guess it's like a super hard and notorious level, because at least it seemed that way when you posted stuff. Nobody likes this world in Plants vs. Zombies too. I see, I see. I would talk about the anime. The visual novel probably not, because it involves some 80+ content, you know. Oh, okay, that's fair, that's fair. Yeah, don't you worry, don't you worry. Ooh, did we max it out? Wait. I think that's level 3. You can totally talk about the anime. Yay, Luna is maxed out, let's go. And I'm going to gather a little something for the other cat. And I'm pretty sure the cats unlock with like the different areas of the village. Because it is too much of a coincidence that right now, after unlocking the Starlit Cave bit, that we now get like 2 new cats. So that's that. You know, the question is, okay, it is still there. So I will give you this. There you go. Those are the candy recipes. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Luna pouch. Okay, perfect. Oh, Rex is also back already. Hi there. Sparkly, nice, thank you. Operation tools. So to be Hero X is an anime about heroes, but the heroes in this world got idolized too much. Like there are agencies that manage heroes like they are celebrities. Oh, okay. Also, I think I saw Peepaws somewhere. Yeah, up there, okay. Wait, you're also new! Hey there, cutie! Stop. Let me write you down. And they got too far away. That means we're only missing 1 more kitten. Loves swarming cozy places, always seeking comfort, shows little interest in things that don't concern her, and is cautious towards strangers. But will give a coy wink and a satisfied purr when petted. When called, she only gets up after much hesitation. Let's go. Don't worry, little kitten. I'm also going to get a fish for you. I'm still waiting for the full anime to come out so I can binge watch that anime. Ooh. But I'm really just waiting for April to come as the new season as reincarnated as a slime comes out. I've heard about that game. Oh, special pitch blackfish. Okay, I was wondering why this looked so weird. They're gonna run it for like 60 episodes? What? That's such a long season, huh? Hold on, why am I getting only the special fishes at the moment? What is going on? I just need a normal one. Thank you. Okay, discard. There we go. I'm just gonna wait until it comes up, and then we only need to talk to Aaron and Elvin. And that should be it. They apparently got license for 1 more season, but they want to cover the rest of the manga. And so they gonna make it a huge season instead. Okay. That's crazy. I don't I don't remember like any of those animes like in that kind of style ever got like a 60 episode season or like that they made it in one go. That's impressive. But are they going to release it weekly is the question. Because if so, this anime is going to run for over a year. Hi there, Aaron. Don't fish her. Chit chat, temple, let's go. Level up, yes! Hello, Ellie. Ellie, you're so sweet. This place may not be particularly fun. Thank you for visiting. You're welcome. Here's a gift for you. And we have another personal story to share. Let's go. Oh. Oh. Oops. I thought I have just a personal story, but apparently the quest might be continued. Everyone can become a hero because here's this thing called trust value. It means that as long as there are people who believe in you, you will get superpowers. Oh. Which also means you can easily lose your powers if your trust value drops to 0 because people stop believing in you. And you know what often goes with celebs and scandals, so yeah, being a hero is not easy in this anime. Big bad agencies also try to bring the other agency and heroes down to push their own heroes up. Pretty twisted. That actually sounds like a very interesting concept of a show. Plus, like, the typical main characters in big shows like that is like the sunny character, you know, like Luffy and Naruto, Ichigo, and whatever. So people who like are believing the power of friendship and are very charismatic and somehow are pulling everybody on their side, they're going to be so overpowered. It's an interesting concept, but it also has a lot of 3D animation, it seems like, from the trailer. Oh, so not sure how that is gonna really work out. I mean, I don't mind like 3D animation in like anime cartoony style. I mean, look at Arcane, amazingly done, right? But what is off-putting for me is if the 3D and the 2D don't work together. Like I've been like a huge fan of like idol animes like a lot in the past. And there are so many shows in the idol genre that just those really awful cuts from, hey, everything is gorgeously animated, but then if they do like a show or a dance, then they suddenly get like very weird looking 3D models that don't look like the characters sometimes at all. And then you only sometimes have this close up to a character where it's suddenly 2D animated again and they look like super pretty. And then it goes back to ugly 3D. That's like what I don't like. If it kind of works together, it is completely fine. Some stuff really do it well, but others not so much. It has three different art styles. What? With multiple studios that animate. Oh, yeah, that is what I'm worried about. Hold on. Now you got me curious. Let me, two, go act. Oh my goodness, wait, I've seen a trailer, I believe. Hold on, I know that white-haired guy. With like the white golden thing. I've seen like a music video, I believe. Was it maybe the anime? But honestly, I thought, if I'm serious, that this was like a fan-made thing. Like I just saw it on Instagram or something. I just thought it was just someone who is, because I'm an artist, I get a lot of like really amazing anime artists and whatnot to my feed. And it looked more like a labor of love project than like a real show. Okay, interesting. Um, After finishing watching the show, I would say they did well with the different art styles. Ooh, it's not a Japanese anime if I remember correctly though. Oh, yeah, it's Chinese. Ah. I think that white hair guy is the aura farmer. Oh, really? I see, I see. Yeah, might be a dub anime for me then. Only Chinese one I've yet liked a lot is Lord of Mysteries. Okay. That one nailed the atmosphere too. Mm-hmm. I mean, a lot of like Chinese shows are really, really good. But no offense to, I think it's Mandarin, right? What they talk mainly. I don't know why either. I still have to get used to the sound of it. Because for Korean and Japanese, I still remember when I first saw like Japanese shows, it was okay-ish for me because it was the only thing I could do. I could only watch it in Japanese and with English subtitles because a lot of the shows back then weren't like dubbed online. So there was like a lot of subtitles involved. And with Korean, I still remember, oh my gosh, the first time I've ever heard Korean was while I played Mystic Messenger, I believe, when it first came out. And for me, it was so weird because it didn't have like the Japanese dub and I really wanted to have it in Japanese. And the first time hearing Korean like that, it sounded so weird. But with time, thank you for the self-care spell, Ocean Man. I am going to do that right away, but I have to go and get some water because I had some orange juice from breakfast left, but I did not get like my water bottle yet. So I will do that in a moment. But I could not get used to Korean at the beginning, but over time, just listening to the phone calls and getting more into Mystic Messenger and later on into K-pop like SHINee, BTS, and whatnot. I got used to Korean as well, like the sound of it. But for Chinese, I still have to get into that zone where the language doesn't sound weird to my ears because I'm not used to it. So I'm sure if I ever am going to watch a Chinese show again, I'm probably going to try to watch it in Chinese again with subtitles because it's just like in animation, I just like using the original stuff more because if it's 2D animated, the lip sync is just so much better when it's original, right? Even though I don't understand the language. 3D is catching up like with video games and stuff, the lip syncing is way better, right? But yeah. But I really have to give it a try. Because I also don't know how good like Chinese voice actors are. Because you know how it is. There are shows that have such brilliant voice actors, and then there are shows that are brilliant, but the voice actors suck. Especially like a lot of the German ones I personally don't like because it just doesn't feel right to me. But that could also be because German is just so different from like the culture that anime has, so maybe that's why I think it's weird. But yeah, I don't know. That one nailed the atmosphere. Ooh, Lord of Mysteries. That also rings a bell. Hold on. Lord of Mysteries. Oh, oh my gosh, I wanted to watch that show because I saw this very iconic picture with him sitting on the throne and whatnot. When the announcement trailer came, I was just like, oh damn, that reminds me so much of Black Butler, and I'm a huge like Sherlock Holmes fan. And like London industrial style, so that's why Black Butler and Sherlock Holmes immediately came into my mind, or like Moriarty the Patriot, if somebody knows the show. And that one is way up my list, actually. But I forgot how it was called, but I remember seeing the trailer and I was like, oh damn, that's a show I want to see. The Daily Life of the Immortal King was pretty good. The Life of... Oh? He has a freaking doggle as a sidekick. Let's go! A green Shiba. I love it. Looks like a mix out of a frog and a dog. Oh, okay, ad break is coming up. That's perfect for me to get some water, actually. Thank you for the hat patties, Danny. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I haven't watched a lot of the mysteries. I'm planning to. Heard it also is getting a game? What? Like what, a board game or like a video game? I stopped watching it because I could not deal with the voice, but then I did it in dub and it works out. Oh, okay. Also, Tia, the reason that a lot of mysteries worked really well, it's like the steampunk era of England style with the Bloodborne style of magic, mysteries, and looks. That sounds so cool. Video game. Oh. Oh. Okay, that is so sick. That really sounds like a very good show. Let me just continue with the cutscene real quick. I thought I'd reach out after digging through my resources, but I've hit a wall. Then I showed up right when you needed me. Ellie, do you happen to know what these words mean? No idea. Sorry, no clue. Do you have to sound so cheerful about that? What can I do if I don't know? Look at this. Aside from give up and promise, I can't read a single character. Ellie, did you just say give up and promise? Yeah, I see those symbols of ancient witch language over and over in history books. I see. It's only a hunch, but thinking about what I've translated so far, The Silent Guardian seems to be a book about history. Which makes me wonder, do you know any witches who are very well versed in history? There's a history teacher at the school, but she's always busy, constantly running off to research something. I see. Too bad. If it's a researcher you need, don't you already know one? Huh? What? Kent! Kent could definitely help us. Kent? Who's that? He's a public official who goes around villages doing population surveys. Okay, hold on. Before we continue with the... Oh, I wanted to click to pause the game, actually. I'll be right back. I have to go and grab some water so I can do the care package, and I really need something to drink anyways. See you in just a few minutes. Okay, that was way quicker than I anticipated. I just had to go into the kitchen and grab the water bottle because I already filled it before I left the house. Which is nice. Saved me some time to actually make myself some sparkling water. Sparkling water. Yeah, I've been watching it in dub. So far the voices are fine. The OG voices are a bit weird, but I'm only on season 3 of 5. Okay. Very quick. I know. I'm lightning. Ka-chow, ka-chow. No, the kitchen is literally just across the room, basically, since my setup is in my living room, so it's not that far away. But if I have to refill my soda stream, it can take a little bit, especially if I have to refill, like, the carbonation bottle, you know, where the gas is inside. I mean, it's also not that long, but it can still take up to maybe 5 minutes if I'm unlucky, so that's why I'd rather say, hey, I'll be here in a couple of minutes and be back earlier than the other way around. Okay then, Oceanman, thank you so much again for the care package, or for the care spell you put on me. Guys, make sure to hydrate, do some stretches, and untramp yourselves from your chairs, because I need it and so do you. And if you don't, I will put a little curse on you guys. Cheers! What if Tia actually has a flying broom? Well, wouldn't you want to know? A flying broom is very handy, let me tell you. Although I don't recommend flying it while it's cold because you get a little bit of frostbite and your broom is going to hate you. At least I have to dust my because he's upset me. Yes, I beat the level? Wait. Like the level that everybody hates, you just beat it in one go or what? Are you serious? If so, that's crazy. Congratulations, Ocean Man. Let's go. Also, let's continue with the cutscene. Then, this may sound a bit abrupt. I'd like to ask Kent for help. Sure can do. Would you reach out to him for me? Of course. Of course! I was about to suggest contacting him myself. I already have his address, so sending a letter won't be a problem. Kent's always traveling. Who knows when he'll even get your letter? Well, you're right. But maybe Diane can help. Kent works with the witch administration, so she'd know how to reach him quickly. Then I'll leave the letter to you, Ellie. And I'll put Silent Guardian on the library shelf so you can read it too. Got it. I'll make sure to read it. Okay. Which shelf, though? Oh, over there. Okay. That's a little bit of reading. I hate endangered plants. Oh no, not Big Wave Beach. I'm not that stupid. Okay, then still congratulations on beating the endangered plants level. According to the legend, the once became before returning to this world. They lived mostly in recluse drawing upon the mystery of the. It is said were born on the. Their power was lesser than that of the actively mainly by They compensated for the lack of power with sheer physical effort. Fortunately, these two races lived together without strife, bound in a Through an endless they sometimes aided one another and at times turned away, yet still Of course, the only communicated as much as their and the permitted. Though their origins differed when their need arose, they joined hands and shaped a or of I still don't really understand what it means. Yeah, if everything looks like that, I'm not going to read it until it's translated, actually. Just for the sake of our sanity. Okay, I probably have to talk to Diane. Okay, we also still have to talk to Vinch. So let's go and do that. Alright, right, it's EP time for me. Bye-bye and have a good rest of your stream. Yeah, sure, Cookie. Thank you as always for stopping by. Good night and sweet dreams. Bye-bye. I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, thank you for the moon girth. I only realized when I grew up that each type of flower has its own meaning. Because I often paint flowers, I always think about their corresponding meanings. My favorite flower around here might be the bell bloom. I tend to ponder over the language of flowers. Was that of this one love that never returns? Okay. Interesting. So, hold my beer. I am going to head back to my house so I can talk to Diane. Then I think we can go on to the Starlit Cave again. Yep. That sounds like a solid plan. Because I guess if I'm talking to Diane, it's going to take 1 or 2 days until Kent can stop by. I would assume. So, the weight of truth. Diane, I have a favor to ask today. Anything, just say the word. The Witch Association and the catalog service are ready for any request. Could you send a letter to Kent for me? Kent? You mean Kent from the Witch Human Information Exchange Department? Right? That's right. Since he travels from village to village, it might take forever if I send it the usual way. But I figured you know a better method. Indeed. Normally a letter to a human would go through exchange department, but Kent is special. Exactly. Here's the address I have. Oh, with this address you don't need to worry at all. Huh? What do you mean? This is an anywhere address. It follows the recipient wherever they go. Since Kent works with the Witch Administration, he's been issued a dimensional letterbox with a pre-located address. That way, he can receive mails no matter where he is. Just a side note, only letters and lunar coins can be delivered, nothing else. Whoa, that sounds incredible. How much does one cost? I'm afraid both the anywhere address and the dimensional letterbox aren't for sale. They're only issued to officials working directly with the administration, especially those who spend over 300 days a year on field operations. Yikes. Yeah, I definitely cannot afford that. So, shall I send your letter for you? Yes, please. Send it to Kent. Done. He'll probably receive it instantly. Expect his reply in a day or two. Okay, I will. Now we're going to the Starlit Cave so we can finally move on with the story. Let's go. Alright. And boop. So I believe I got some sort of shortcut. I don't remember where exactly, but yeah, here and over there. And now I have to grab you to get over there, and I have to drink the weight increase potion. There we go. Alright, the door is open. You really can do the work of two Ellies. That's what the potion does. Let's go to step board. Oh, let's go to the step board we saw before. And keep an eye out for that big guy. I will, but I want to pet the whale. There's something on the ground. What is it? Is this a sculpture? It isn't finished. It looks like a bird cage. But why would anyone make a bird cage out of a rock? Yeah, I wonder who would make bird cages to lock away, let's say, prickly vine cores? Maybe it was meant for ornamentation only. Well, I guess you're right. Wait, come to think of it, I found a bird cage beside every prickly vine core. And I feel like the same white marble has been used in Lisa's sculptures. After all, white marble sculptures are typical in the White Garden style. Are you saying that this belongs to Lisa? That I cannot say for sure. Right. Wait, there's a memo. This cave is more dangerous than I expected, especially for inexperienced witches. I should seal it off. But you've already gotten inside. Calling a place dangerous only makes me more eager to explore it. Is the big guy just now the source of danger? Probably. But who wrote this memo? Could it be Lisa? That's a groundless guess. Groundless guess? We find a bird cage, we suspect Lisa to have carved it, maybe because the other stuff was also locked away behind bird cages. It at least belongs to the person who has been using the prickly vine cores. Don't know if that's Lisa, but I'm pretty sure at least it's that person. Wait, it has the words in the back too. 5 get a star shots. Is it 5 or V, or is it just a tick off thing, a check mark? By lunch, remove the sculpture of tennis, steal the second entrance, clean the camp. Lisa white card, it's even signed. Look, it really was Lisa. No, it's a proven guess. And judging from the condition of her items, she must have been here until recently. Like, I suspect Lisa must have descended in search of the star. And I have to take something from my voice because I've been noticing that I cannot do the voices as usual. And I'm not surprised. And I really have to take care of my voice today because I still have the podcast in the evening. And that is going to take also a lot of strain off my voice. Let's go down as well. If we find a star, we find Lisa. But didn't she call the place dangerous? Every place can be dangerous. Both the prickly vine and that big guy go this way. We must do the same. Let's descend. Mm-hmm. Will do, will do. It's a cave in a cave. That big guy's gone. It dived even further in the blink of an eye? After all, it doesn't need a step board to go down. Alright, I look for a path that goes down. There should be traces of prickly vines to guide me. So smoothly have you changed your purpose to tracking down that guy. Hmm. Oh, that's where I am, okay. I'm getting Troll Dog. Survived a day with the given plants and they gave me no sun producers. Oh gosh. I couldn't plant repeaters. Oh, that's a bummer. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. Interesting mechanic. What are you? Okay, you guys are adorable. I'm pretty sure I have to collect you, right? And I probably have to put them onto this little thing, right? Whenever it's like glowing, growing. Okay, easy enough. That's like whack-a-mole, but the other side around. The other way around. I can't talk for the life of me today, it seems. Oh? Hey! Well, will you look at that? Oh. Okay, now I get what I need to do. Jelly shell. Wait, that's what I need to collect. I thought I need to collect the stars themselves. Not a friend of freezing environment. It tends to warm itself by hot steam. Oh. Anyway, should I buy Repeater a skin? There's one in the store where he gets a hat. Sounds funny. If it's like a thing you use often, then why not? I at least personally like to buy myself stuff that or skins for stuff that I personally use a lot. Just to make it more easy on the eye, I guess. Starstone. Oh. What's that? Mm-hmm. I'm just going to follow the prickly vine for now. Oh! Oh, I did not expect to be able to go down here, actually. And I see a portal over there. And this is a climbable wall, but I cannot get there from here. No. How mean. Okay, you look special. Oh. 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 Hmm. I'm discovering a lot of new stuff right now. My brain just goes, ooh, ah, wee, wow. Okay, we're getting another cupcake, which is awesome. Star clay. Oh, okay, that's what the puddle is about. Should be easy enough to get then. So we can repair this little door as well, so we can just port home whenever we want to. I think it's 5, so I need one more. Which is no problem. Okay, let's repair this. There we go. I don't want to use it right away, thank you. Jelly shell, yeah. Cliproot, Fort Red, and Shooting Star Seed. And the Shooting Star Seed is easy enough. Oh, okay, so only the golden ones are catchable? If I understood that correctly. But we already have that now. Now we only need more of that jelly shell that we found around here, and the rest we still need to discover. Like you, for example. Starlit Persimmon. Oh. That's food, right? Yep. Okay. Oh, look at the little guys again. Let me just write that down. And I'm also going to put you guys into those little fountains. Okay, that is not how it works. I really have to put them in until their shell is, well, breakable? I guess. But not every single one of them is like getting there, right? Okay, this one works. Okay, now I acquired the second one I needed. Yeah, because the other one didn't get stuck, so that's why I couldn't get that one. Okay, someone needs a twin. I guess. Oh wait, am I at the very beginning? No. I managed to go all the way over there? Oh! Will you look at that? That's going to make stuff also a lot easier. But I have to head home. It's getting late. I want to use it. Yes, please. Okay. Yeah, we're waiting on Ken's message. We know that already. Yeah, I'm on that one too. Yeah, nothing I can do right now other than waiting. So... that one is also done. It's going to make some good money in the long run, I believe. Okay, I don't need these guys. I might also soon need a new chest somewhere. I mean, I have like a fishing chest, I believe, upstairs too. I mean, I'm going to place it down here because I don't want to place another chest upstairs. Especially this one doesn't really look that good. But it makes sense to have like a fishing chest for the fish chests. I guess. A fishing chest for the fish chests. Exactly. A chest with fishes for the fishes. That still doesn't sound right though. Hey, wait, I need those two too. And I'm also going to repair the broom as always. It's a bit sad that like in the newest area that stuff doesn't count as more valuable. Or it doesn't give more charges for the broom, which would be nice. Because repairing the broom and stuff is very tedious, or I mean it's not like difficult. But if you're doing everything and trying to push the story forward a lot and you just gather bits and pieces while you're moving around, it would be just nice to have those more rare materials, since they are the last area we unlocked, be more expensive. Hey, yes, give me that muscular cupcake. And there we go. Didn't mean to call Diane, but Kent wrote me. Ellie, I didn't expect to receive a letter from you. You mentioned you were working on something fun. Fortunately, I've got some information that you may find helpful. Please, find it on the next page. You two can view it together. Oh. Ken replied sooner than I expected. Look at this! He even sent in long piles of research notes with this letter. Well, he used to gathering information from every village under the sun. This is right up his alley. His alley, get it? True. Erin's going to love this. Then we are going to bring it to her. In the speed of light, let's go. Oh! Hidden kitty cat? Oh, it's a shy one. Hey there, buddy. Don't run away. And it's still running. I was hoping I could drop the food before it goes too far away. Okay, there's another cat down there too, but that one is already maxed out, which is fine. Come and eat, buddy. Go. No, those are all repeatable errands, so I'm not going to do that. Okay. I saw the paw prints from miles away, and you're also one of the newer kittens. Just slow down, please. Good darling. Yep, that's exactly what I want. There we go. And Hugh is also here. Hi there, Hugh. Pretty kitty. Wanna play a game? Yes, they do want to play with me. Let's go. That's very nice. also have some food for you. So please don't run away. Go. It because I want to know if I have a level up with you. Nope. Hey, Aaron. Oh, but I have a level up with you. I have a level up with you. Come back, kitty. Let me pet ya. Toasty. Aww. That is such a perfect name for them, actually. The color alone is just fitting for Toasty. Little Toasty Roasty. Also, in the next couple of days, I will probably pull up the poll for what we're going to play next after we're done with the Little Witch in the Woods. I've already gathered like a lot of great suggestions from you guys, so I'm really happy that so many of you are helping me figure out what we're going to play next, so that's really exciting. But anyway, let's talk to Erin and figure out something about that book of hers. It has recently been renovated, so it's functioning alright. But the small tables and chairs haven't been replaced. They hurt my back. I'm thinking about replacing them with walnut tree chair. They are comfortable and smell good. Aww. Another name I would like to call him is Loaf. Yes, the cat Loaf. Yes. He looks like such a loafable cat. Just with the paws tucked in and so on. Aww. I would love that. Aaron, Ken sent us both his research and reply. Yes, he did. These notes are incredible. They contain such a clear breakdown of the ancient witch language. Does that mean you can pick up the translation again? Yes. For example, there are 2 words for witch. Witch and witch. That clears up so many confusing passages. I annotate them all. It suddenly feels like I'm back in school. So, you've realized witch is the witch of the past, while the witch names the living witch of the present. Whoa! Where did that voice come from? And I'm not even holding the book. How are you talking to us? At least will you... Oh. At least will you... Wait, which was did I give him on Friday? I forgot. Wait, was the pun intendable? Loafable like lovable? No, that was not intended. I mean, of course it was intentional. Hello? I am that smart. Of course. Lovable and loafable. Yes. At least, while you're in town, my voice will always reach you. Fear not. The power of magic. It's truly astonishing. And yet, while you weave far greater works, you marvel at such a trivial wonder. Almost charming in smallness. Well, I'm no witch. I rarely experience things like this at all. Silent Guardian, are you, in fact, a history book? A book exists to be read. What I am depends on the one who reads me. That's just a cryptic way of saying figure it out for yourself. I only hope your efforts will surpass my pride soon. Ha! Count on it. I may hate books, but I'm unbeatable at quizzes. That's one way of hypnotizing yourself. Still, thanks to Ken's notes, I think I can translate a few more pages without trouble. I've even spotted plenty of new glyphs. I'll translate what I can right away. And mark any particular useful symbols so they stand out. Those same symbols may appear in untranslatable pages as well. So be sure to watch out for them. Got it. Let's try our best. Okay. Now I have to read it. Oh. According to the legends, the witches once became stars before returning to this world. They lived mostly in recluse, drawing upon the mysterious power of the stars. It is said that humans were born on the land. The power was lesser than that of the witches. Active mainly by day, they compensates for their lack of power with sheer physical effort. Fortunately, these two races lived together without strife, bound in a fragile peace. Through an endless time, they sometimes aided one another, and at times turned away, yet still lived on. Still lived on. Of course, the witches only communicated with humans as much as their leaders, the 10 witch eldest, permitted. Though their origins differ, when the need arose, they joined hands and shaped a history of harmony. The cause of war was simple. It started with the desire of a wicked witch who longed for eternal life. She stole the life of humans, sacrificing them to extend her own existence. Those who were enthralled by her power gathered at her side, forming a formidable force. They called themselves the Dreamers of Eternity and became a dire threat to both humans and witches. In time, the good witches and humans stood together against the Dreamers of Eternity. The war dragged on for centuries, leaving countless sacrifices in its wake. At last, after hundreds of years, the Wicked Witch struck down in desperate final battle, meeting death. Most followers of the Wicked Witch disappeared to avoid the pursuit. After the war, the witches realized the need to restrain their power and protect what remained. They locked away dangerous knowledge of countless spells and potions with the most powerful seals. Okay. Chapter 3 remains untranslated. Let me try. Sure. If we decode the words properly, we'll understand the sentences. The witches became to realize the importance of controlling their abilities and desire? First, they held a vote to choose a new leader to replace the who had perished in the war. The 10 witch eldest? First, they held a vote to choose a new... Yeah. Thus, George Goldenbaud was elected and of the new witch society began. And wow, the history. Okay. Did I really get that right? Oh. It seems you've forgotten the difference in between a witch and a human. And the witches should really remember. Can you give me a hint? Nothing, I guess. Oh, okay. I'm going to read the other book to you, or the other pages, and then maybe I'd retry again. School for Witches is an academy for those qualified to live as witches. Its core curriculum includes basic magic, potion brewing, carpentry, foraging, and history. Look, that is history. So it was just the first one I got wrong, probably. In the upper divisions, students must choose 2 advanced subjects amongst ancient witch language, enchantment, astrology, magical, biology, dimensional magic, and prophecy. Training lasts 14 years in the lower divisions and 6 years in the upper division, after which the witch will be assigned to a witch house based on grade. Huh? The math ain't mathing. I believe that Ellie has really graduated a lot quicker than they usually would. And hi to Alex! How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in! Oh, your big says, I am doing great. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you, thank you. How about you? How was your weekend? Apparently, witches are required to stay at a witch house for 10 years. Witch houses are mainly placed in locations requested by the human king. Witches from the School for Witches are awarded with the Witch Brooch as a proof of graduation. The Star Festival honoring the first witch is held as an official ceremony at the School for Witches. This book feels kind of strange. It says you'd have to study there for almost 30 years. That's because it was written ages ago. Over time, the years of schooling have been steadily shortened. Arya and Aiden spent 5 years as apprentice witches. You've had it even shorter. Whoa, I had no idea. Hmm. I'm doing a little bit better than yesterday. Oh no, what happened yesterday? Oh dear, there is a new Friends Love Lethal Company funny game. Oh, but this time instead of collecting things, you meant to destroy items and you're a mage with your spells activated by saying the spell's name and oh my gosh. I have seen it. Isn't it that game like with Aerobiz and whatnot where you go into like a castle and whatnot and some puzzles are even like voice activated? Like you have to be like, oh, ha, to somehow move the stuff or whatever. It's good. Yup, yup, yes, exactly. I think you would love it. Tried it yesterday. Yeah, actually, I don't know if I would love it. It would be like, I love watching stuff like that, but I don't really have the people to play it with, you know? Not on stream. I rather stick with the stuff we know, with like the cozy games. Every once in a while, doing a collab is completely fine, but I just cannot watch chat if I'm doing collabs constantly, and that would be so sad. But yeah, I saw it, and it really looks so hilarious. You have people to play it with on the free time. Look at your Discord. Fair point. Fair point. Fair point. That is a very fair point. And from now on, these eyes will not be Ah, Alex! And yes, it was just really sad. Oh, poor baby. And don't give me all those songs that get stuck in my head. I've been craving to watch the latest, the Greatest Showman ever since we talked about it last week, but I just don't have the time and I hate it. My weekend was so busy and today's even busier. Um, I'm going to try. If we decode the words properly, we'll understand the sentences. Through the witch house, exchanges increases, but true. Never came, please, okay. They proposed to the human king that public officials be dispatched to the witch administration, yeah. They proposed to the human, Bradman, I proposed harnessing managing stones to create a new form of transport. These crystals have to spin themselves when heated. The ability. What? Did you forget the ability that witches and humans achieve together? The power? Is it power? Is that what I'm doing wrong all the time? Hold on, power? This one? History. What? Wait, what? Peace? King? Live. Okay, I read through everything. Huh? I mean, I tried to translate it, but, Phew, translation is a lot harder than I thought. Any work takes time to get familiar with. But you've been doing this for a long time, right, Aaron? Must be second nature by now. Being familiar with it doesn't mean it's easy. That's the frustrating part. Huh? Hold on, what? Wait a second, let's do this again. Okay, I'm just gonna... I need that round R. That one, and history is just the same. Okay, hold on. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, power? Please. Add this history. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, peace. That's the human king. I'm pretty sure about that. Yeah, that's history. Just king, yeah. Which brooch? What am I missing, I wonder? Yeah, but that is the same thing, so... Okay, we did this one. Oh wait, there is the one that I was missing. Yeah, that's power. Death? Suit? Power? That's that? Do I need to use the other history? Is there even a difference between those two? That is... sorry, but can we just talk about the fact that those two are like identical dialogue options? And I did not see like a difference between them, but the only reason why I got it wrong was because I picked the top history option and not the lower one. So is it like a bug in the game that there are like two things of the same kind and there should be like a different thing standing there? I hate you. Why now when I'm raging? That is so mean. Not the latest show, man. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, it just was was OT my day. I really got hit with life. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Always do it when you're focused on something else. Yep. Thought that was the game. Nope. That was Geek. That was him. That was not the game. The game is nice to me. Geek is never nice to me. What in the trash gods? What's that above the couch? No! Get back up to the under couch, you little raccoon. Come back up here. I give you uppies. I'm always nice. Kappa. That's correct. Not many apprentice witches can do that. What? I did get it! Hooray! Uh-huh. Oops, that was the wrong one. Okay, so it is just because I picked the wrong piece. So I guess I'm going to use this one, then go with king, and then the ability. Uh-huh. Turns out it wasn't that hard. And I suppose we're just going to ignore how you stumbled over half of the words. Whoa, I've managed to translate the whole book. Let's tell Aaron about it. Yes. No, I'm gonna get on your lap. Yes, I need huggies and snuggies and anything comforting. Yes. We can do the huggies. That is no problem whatsoever. Hold on. Let me get the huggies. The huggy wuggies. There you go. That is not what I wanted. Aaron! I did it! I think I finally deciphered the last of the pages. I thought you but a frivolous apprentice witch. Yet are you born with boundless curiosity and resolve? Thanks for the compliment. But hey, why are you called the Silent Garden anyway? Strange, nothing in the text explains your name. Do you think reading mere words upon a page means you've grasped their meaning? How many times must I tell you? Answers must be found, not asked. Oh, this is some kind of ritual. As expected, you never fail to impress. When the sun glows endlessly upon the sea. The mystery of magic reaches out to you. As expected, you remembered. Of course! That was the last ritual I performed! Then prove yourself once more. Aaron, this is the ritual apprentice witches perform before leaving the school. It only needs simple materials, workout candy, and 5 textbooks. Textbooks? What are they for? We throw them behind us with all our strength. Excuse me? Why would a student ever... It means we've mastered everything in them. And we'll never need them again once we've graduated. I suppose that makes sense. I left my textbook at school, so let's use whatever books we have. Finding books we can throw. That's quite the task. But I'll do my best to prepare. Okay. Workout candies. Gotcha. Oh hey, Bixis, I checked my Twitch account. I got 50 followers. Let's go. Well, now 51 to be precise. Nice. Or however you write that. Nice. Congratulations, little bro. Look at you. Look at you go. That's amazing. Also, let me just try and figure out where the workout candy is. Oh, there we go. Okay, but I am going to talk to the others as well. Wherever they might be. Rex is probably still around somewhere and not coming back soon, so I'm going to talk to Winch and Alvin first. So let's hop over there. And Alvin is still relaxing. I just randomly pick whatever comes to my mind. So now that that is done, I'm going to head over to our little witch house, and hopefully I have everything we actually need to make the workout candy. Oh yeah, because I was feeling cute Saturday, so I sent a little recording of me on Snap, and she was like, "My cute little baby," and I was like, "Yes, that's me." Aww. Oh my god. Is it gone now? Oh, too bad. Okay. Yeah, I was looking at the chat, and when I looked back, I was already like almost up. I heard it. I heard it. I heard it before I saw it. And your girlfriend is so cute. She is so adorable. Okay, roasted one-eyed frog. I can only make one of them. So I have to wait until it's night to collect a couple more. I think I have both of those. At least I have this one. Need 2 of those and 2 maple herb extracts, which I can only make 1, but we can at least gather that one, which is fine. Hey, yesterday I say to my girlfriend, I'm feeling like crap today. My trash talk some kid in Roblox parkour. Well, if that cheers you up, just remember, be nice. Don't be the cause of a bad day for somebody else. That might solve your problem, but could cause problems for somebody else. And that is not a good thing to do. Yay, okay. But I'm going to gather a couple more since I'm already here. Okay. So... if I'm not talking trash, I don't want to talk. Oh, hey, that's the big guy. Give me that. I rarely see those. Hi there, big buddy. He has big butts and he cannot lie. Hey, that kid failed on the first level what was literally walking over a block. Oh no. I trash talked the kid, but after that I helped him. Aw, that's sweet of you. That you helped him, not that you trash talked. But I'm no better. If I'm like with friends, we always tease each other about stuff like that. And it's hilarious. What do I want to copy next? No. Bakbash. That's exactly not what I wanted to say. Oh, hold on. There we go. I'm going to put this in there. This too. Anything else? Not right now. Got it. I have a bit of time to go into the Starlit Cave. Nah, both were sweet. Fine, both were sweet. You convinced me. I mean, you're a raccoon, so everything you do is just cute. That is just in your nature. Okay, hold on. Oh, hold on. I think I did not... yeah, I did not use the shortcuts. Or I did not open them up at least, so let me do that real quick. Just so I can go freely everywhere. Or at least for the most part. We also unlocked that little bridge. Oh yeah, because I found some old pictures of 4-year-old me and the 5-year-old me on my mom's Facebook. Aww. That's so cute. I sent those pictures to my girlfriend. She loved them. Aw, that's so cute. I bet they're adorable. Okay, hold on. I have to think. Can I do anything to the right? There's just one area that's blocked off, but I don't remember how much. You know, I think... Oh, hold on. Where is the light? Yeah, I know that, but I need a light somewhere to that one up. The question is, how do I get there? I don't know how to get up there at the moment. I'm just gonna... Oh? Okay, okay. That is not what I wanted. Can I throw it down? I wonder. I can only throw it. I cannot put it down simply. Probably have to check if I have a potion for that, actually. Okay, this one is also not doable. That one is also locked. Oh, there is also locked. So if I go down there, what do I do? This area is locked. Over there is maybe something I could do. If I go out here, I mean, from the other side, it's closed. Oh, it's also closed off from. That is not nice. But where else could I go? I am missing something. 100% even. What potions do I have that I could technically use? Okay, hold on. Starlit Cave, Dark Barrier Potion. Potion that provides a dark barrier by absorbing light. Only use it when in safety, because it tends to disable any source of light. Also used as sleep aid due to its ability to bring darkness. Oh! Thank you for the boop! Thank you! I got boop! Let's go! There's also one where the wound on the side of my lip still had not healed. Oh, if you want, I could send you one or two. No, Alex, please don't. I don't want to be rude or anything, but since you're a minor, it might be weird to send me, like, pictures when you were a kid, so I would not. Don't do it. You know, it is always... Never send, like, kid pictures to a streamer or whatnot, because you never know what kind of intention they have or something. I don't have any ill intentions or any stuff like that or anything, but I would be very uncomfortable if you would send me, like, kid pictures. So please don't. Yes, I'm a minor. Yes, you are. So please don't. It is super cool that you tell me about it and that you send your girlfriend some, but just to protect you, don't do it. Yours for the mines. I'm a miner. The miner raccoon. I work in the mines. Yes. Hold on. Amidst a constant burst of steam, where it lands, stick to the recommend dose or the steam will block your view and you get lost. Long throw potion. A potion that temporarily powers your arms and enables throws that exceed human limits. Use it only when allowed since it's banned by some competitions. A potion that temporarily... Yeah, okay, but that doesn't necessarily help me. I mean, I need a little light source that empowers that, but I have not... I mean, oh my... Okay. That explains it. Those little, like, ways to climb up the walls are sometimes really well hidden. Not that I'm going to complain about that. It is really a nice way to hide it, but I feel like an idiot for not seeing that. Okay, let me just repair this real quick. Because I need to go back because I need to gather some one-eyed frogs for the workout candies. And then we can finish the quest with Erin and maybe can also talk to Rex. And hi there, Shredder and Dira, what's going on? And thank you so much for the 45 stream streak, Dira, that's insane! Let's go! Thank you so much for the constant support, I really appreciate it, thank you guys. You're the sweetest. Okay, there are The frogs. Oh. And this one is in the water. I think I need 2 more. Oh. Didn't mean to run. I wanted to sneak. I'm just gonna collect 1 or 2 more, just in case. Oh, you noticed that. You're a smart little frog. You know, it is kind of trolling me a little bit. Because the frogs are just, you know, chilling in the water right now. Whenever they jump in. I remember that one episode where I think I tried for 10 to 20 minutes to figure out how to catch them in the water. Because I figured those floaty shadows that you can see in the water, like over to the left, are the ones that I was supposed to catch. But hey, we figured out how it works. Frog, dance for me, human. Yeah. But seriously, that was just so dumb. The frog's just sitting on the outside world, just like, look at the dumb human. Yeah, they have no idea what they have to do. They just have to punch us into the water and then we're going to swim for them anyways. And she can see where we go. They're chasing shadows, like, literally. Okay, I need these guys. I can put the frog in, though. Okay, perfect! 2 workout candies coming right up. And I want to manual craft them because I just like this minigame and I don't... My cauldron. Because I think repairing the cauldron is going to take longer. You know, with gathering all the ingredients we need. Workout candy? Yes, I need to make some workout candy. For a quest. Stir against the vortex. Let's go. And done. You mean protein bars and shakes? No, this is workout candy. Although protein candy might be the better word for it, maybe? Who knows? I'm not an expert on witch candy. So, now that we have this, we can go and talk to Erin and finish the quest. And like I said, Rex should also be at her place again. Also, I'm still wondering where they sleep, because the library has no bed and it doesn't seem like it has additional areas for them to go to. Hi there, little kitty. And hi there, you two. Okay, first let's talk with Rex about Wisteria, because why not? And let's continue this quest. Yes. Ta-da! I've made workout candy! Thank you. Doing this ritual with you almost makes me feel like I'm becoming a witch in school myself. It would have been fun if you'd attended the School of Witches too. If I had gone to the School for Witches with you, I think we'd have shared so many memories. But I've never set a foot into the school. All the work we're doing now is practically the same as the lessons that I had in school. I see. Anyway, shall we throw back the books? Let's pretend we're back at school. You just want to throw books, don't you? Yeah. And the ritual's no different than before. Should be easy enough. That's great. Exactly, let's begin. When the sun glows endlessly upon the sea. When the sun glows endlessly upon the sea. The mystery of magic reaches out to you. The mystery of magic reaches out to you. As moonlight colors the darkest night, As moonlight colors the darkest night, so too does the essence of magic flow into you. So too does the essence of magic flow into you. Can I really throw the books? My hand slipped. I'll do it again. Okay, I have to really hit the red bar. Oh! Let's go. Ha! Easy. It might be even easier than last time. Nice work, Ellie. Not even an enemy could be thrown that far. Now that it's your turn, Erin. Once you eat the workout candy, you'll be strong enough to fling books like a feather. Forgive me, books. But I'll try. Ellie, is it okay to damage books like this? What? Didn't you pick out books we could throw? Such books don't exist. I only chose the sturdiest ones. Erin, if you want to be a true witch, you must throw without hesitation. Some master witches even toss apprentices off cliffs. What? Really? No, the right answer was that's insane. Would it be okay if I switch books? Sure. Do you need a minute? Well, no. I'll do it. There. I did it too. Is it normal for this ritual to leave your heart pounding so hard? Nope. No one's ever said that. But wow, you're strong. Must be from all the things you do in the adventure party. Must I ask whether you intend to keep chatting or assume? Hey, Mr. Book, would you stop popping in like that? After the war between witches and humans ended, peace returned. Just as you've read from me. Ignoring me now? But is the seal on you finally broken now? No one has ever spoken of where this task ends. So there is more. You're worse than Professor Lewis! Ellie? Another page has appeared. If you dislike a path with no end in sight, you may turn back anytime. No way! Not knowing what's next is half the fun. Indeed. My judgment was not mistaken. This new page, the word Heaven appears again and again. I don't know who, but it seems tied to a family story. If it's a witch surname, then the Haplings must be a major house. Enough to appear in history books. Should we ask Kent again? He also did some research on the White Garden family. And he did say he was curious about how our work was going. I see. Yes, we should ask him once more. Alright, I'll go ask Diane to send another letter. Sure will do, sure will do. Then let's go and head back to... Oops. To the witch house so we can... Oh, lag. So we can ask Diane to send another letter. I don't think we have a lot of time to go back to discover the... to explore the Starlit Cave, but... Oh! It should be fine. Check DMs? Yes. Oh my gosh! They're so cute! And they're so fluffy! My kitty pictures, I love it so much. Okay, hold on. Diane. Diane, I need your help again. I think I can already guess what it is. Then should I just go ahead and ask? Wait, Ellie! You're supposed to shout, what is it? For a more dramatic effect. Come on, you already know what I've got in my pocket, don't you? It's a letter for Kent, right? Correct. Phew. 24 years at the witch administration wasn't wasted then. Then I leave the letter in your hands again. Of course. The witch's catalog always serves with sincerity. Okay, then we just have to wait for Ken to reply, which is nice. And until then, I think I'm just going to do some gathering again. Because there's not much we can do at the moment. Running to the Starlit Cave with just 1 or 2 hours left just feels nonsensical to me, so I rather not do that. So instead, I'm just gonna try and up the encyclopedia again while also gathering some crafting materials for a little broom, which is slowly getting to the point where I have to repair him again. So it might not be the worst decision. And I'm even out of energy. What? Why can I not see what they do? Weird. I mean, it seems to up my luck, I guess. Also more food for kitties. And I think we might soon be done with the Silver Star Bell. Yep. Very soon we're going to have our first thing on the rank S, which is nice. As a gift for you in DM. Aw, thank you. Oh hey, I'm gonna continue changing my science book. You're continuing changing your science book, huh? My idea for the cover is brilliant. Oh, what are you going to do? Oh, I don't have enough energy. Sad. Almost didn't work. Okay, how much do I still need from... Okay, 3 more of the witch flower, which is nice, and... Starbell, 9. I didn't mean to always exit. And the bush bug. It needs 4 more. At least in this area. Hold on. I don't even think I need to collect it like this, right? No, I do. Never mind me then. There we go. Open these up with tools. Enough. Oh, I opened it with my body. No. That's fine. I renamed P&E from Posa to Lena. What do you mean by that? Posa to... You can see where I'm going with that. Luna. Oh. And thank you so much for the self-care spell. I renamed the book. Ah. Do your teachers allow you to do that? I tried to do like a doodle or to just decorate my books, and I even got like a penalty for that. And a worst grade, basically. And they don't. Wow. That's nice. Okay, guys, make sure to stay hydrated, do some stretches, and unshrimp yourself from your chairs because we all are shrimps here. I know it. We're gamers. We don't like to touch grass. So at least let us do this one little thing, or you're going to get cursed. But I don't care as long as I make homework. Oh, fair point, fair point. I'm a raccoon. Yes, you are. I raccoon and snuggle. Fair point. But honestly, what I don't get, I school them, there would be like plus minuses. Like a plus, little note for the teacher to mark the something well, and minus would be it not so well, and there would also be like a weight thing. Like if you had to do like a summary from the last lesson, or you would be like tested in, I don't know, in front of the class or whatnot, or if you would be disturbed in class, or if you would give a good answer, you would always give like a little note like that. And I had gotten like a minus because I just doodled into my textbooks whenever, you know, I was waiting on the teacher to, for example, finish testing like one of my classmates or whatnot, or when it was basically downtime. I was a very quick learner and very quick writer and reader, so I would often be like one of the quicker people to be finished with stuff. And because I was just so bored and didn't know what to do, I would just doodle and draw stuff, and I would just get like a minus for that, because how dare I ruin my own school books that I paid for, you know? Does touching plants count? I have some plants outside my balcony. Fair point. I mean, what's the difference between grass and plants? I wonder. Hey, Kent came personally in noise. Fun fact, I'm a pig according to the Chinese zodiac. Let's go! My problem right now is I wanted to say what I am in a Chinese zodiac as well. But the thing with Chinese zodiac signs is you can very easily figure out how old a person is if you say who it is. Because if I, for example, say I am, I don't know, a pig 2, then you would be able to calculate how old I am. Technically, I mean, there is age gaps in between that, yes, but I think you would easily be able to figure out how old I am if I say it. At least a smarty pants would be able to. That is so mean. It is, sometimes I hate having to want to protect my privacy, because then sometimes I just cannot talk about certain things because I would dox myself if I do so. Hello, Ellie. I became so fascinated by the story connected to Erin that I had to come see for myself. Whoa, I didn't expect you to come in person, Kent. You sent me 2 letters with truly fascinating content. Right? Isn't it interesting? Indeed. Corresponding by a letter felt somewhat lacking. I uncovered some intriguing details about the witch society and history which prompted my visit. Did the Silent Guardian have some big secrets? It's not about the book per se. It's more of a story about a person named Erin. For the details, wouldn't it be better to speak with Erin herself? Alright, Erin should be in the library, so let's go together. Yes, it's better not to say right. A pleasure to meet you. My name is Kent. Thank you. I'm Erin, the librarian. Thanks to you, I've gathered fascinating stories and information. What kind of stories, Kent? You're undertaking quite an unusual project. First, I investigated the author of The Silent Guardian. It was a witch named Parks. His full name was Parks Hebling. Hebling? Parks Hebling? Do you know him? I knew I'd seen it before. He's the one who wrote their textbooks. Funny how you never studied your textbooks, but you remember every word of this. Hey, I skimmed them before tossing them at the ritual. Indeed. For a brief time, Parks also served as a professor at the school, known as the Witch of Books. Whoa, so the creator of Silent Guardian was one of our own. Amazing. Oh no, your model disappears. Oh, your model is back. Oh. Okay. Thank you, Dorai, for telling me that, because for me, I saw that my OBS was doing some weird shenanigans again. Because when my model disappears, I think my chat also disappears from me on my end for some reason. But I don't know why. My bitrate is fine. Maybe it's something connected to Fugi then? Ah, maybe Maybe Fugi needs to reconnect every once in a while, and that was what causes my chat to just be blank every once in a while. Yeah, if I swift moment then reappears back. Yeah, it is maybe 1 or 2 seconds. Not even that long, it's just like very short. But for me, my model is still in the overlay. Thank you for telling me that I'm going to keep an eye out for that, and maybe I have to fix that. Because for me, if I don't see the chat for 2 seconds, that's okay. We are very slow here, so I'm not going to miss out like a tons of messages because of that. But if my model disappears, that could be very weird. Thank you. I appreciate it. Not only that, he was also a brilliant cryptographer and found the ancient relic known as the Book of Stars. He accomplished quite a lot. Yes, and now that I know his name, I've been able to gather much more material. But before I share it, may I ask a question? You've already helped us so much. Please, go ahead. Thank you. Then I'll be blunt. Aaron, you're a Hebling. Ooh, the plot twist! Huh? There's meaning even in asking this, but you don't have to answer. Yes, my name is Aaron Hebling. Wait, what? Aaron, what does it mean? Your surname's the names as Parks, but you're just a normal person. Ellie, my father was Parks Hebling, but my mother was a human, so you are indeed a half-blood. Whoa! That means Erin's been translating her own father's books! You knew the book's secret, don't you? I never meant to deceive you. I just needed to be sure. I'm sorry, Ellie, for hiding my true name while asking for your help. No, Erin, I understand. Honestly, I've never met a half-blood before. It's amazing. Now that I know this, I can uncover far more material. If you'll allow me, may I examine the book as well? Of course. Right, Erin? Yes. I'll set it out so we can all read it together. So this is the Silent Guardian. Usually when it's open, it speaks of the pages it reveals. But nothing this time. Time, maybe. Oh, silence which worthy. It says someone not worthy stands here. Ah. Oh, so the book won't speak to me. That's too bad, Kent. This book's the strangest talking creature I've ever met. Am I only the second place now? It's fine. I only wish to see what it looks like. May I stay in touch about this matter? You've been a great help. I'd be glad if you do. One more thing. I've heard, though it's uncertain, Park's Hapling was once part of a group tied to the old war, or so I've heard. The war? Between witches and humans? Yes. I need to confirm it, but I thought it was worth telling you. Then I'll take my leave. You should expect a letter soon. Okay. Thanks to an unworthy helper, you've gained some sort of clue to the translation. Well, young witch, are you ready to read me yet? I'm always ready. Then, witch and her assistant, come, read me. The final page awaits. Yes, it feels like we're finally nearing the end. Let's sprint to the finish line. One time I was not paying attention and my teacher called me out and asked what the answer was to a math problem. I was like, the square of 2 is 4 and that of 5 is 25. Together that's 29 and the square root of that is about 5.38. So the line from B and C is 5.38 centimeters. Jeez. The teacher was shocked that I knew the answer and that I explained how I got the answer. Well, if you're good at math, then that's easy for you to do. I had the same thing happening in English to me once. Because I was just absolutely not paying attention to the teacher because he was just rambling on about whatever. And then he asked me something in English. And usually if he did that, like during that age, nobody really understood a lot of English. And he was talking like a very, I would say higher level English than he usually would teach us. And he asked me the question. I don't remember exactly what it was. It was just something about like, Roman history and whatnot. And I did not pay attention because he was getting sidetracked, right? And I did read the text. So I just answered to him in perfect English and he was like, That's correct. Did you read the text?" And I was like, "Yes, but you didn't pay attention now." "No." "Okay, fine." After that, he at least gave me some slack in the class. So he would ask me occasional questions to see if I really hold on. Pay attention. But he never, I don't know, if he saw me doodle and stuff, he was one of the few teachers that allowed me to doodle, basically. Since I was able to multitask. But that is a really good job, Alex. I mean, I can get the square root. And yeah, I don't know if I would be able to just get the square root of 29 so easily. Like a rough estimate, yes, since I know the square root is 5, right? But other than that, I would need to guess. At least if it would ask me like very on the spot. To be honest, it's quite easy when you know what to do. Teachers are boring. I'm average as math, pretty bad at geometry. Ooh. Geometry was one of my better subjects, actually, because it was just... I just hated algebra. Because for me, it was just a boring page of, like, a lot of numbers and letters. And overall, I hated my math teachers because they were just douchebags and really not helpful. They just tried to teach you, like, math very dry, and if you really needed help, they were always very dismissive. But everything that had, like, to do with any... like geometry or any tables that you had to do with like you know, an x-axis and the y-axis, sinus, cosinus. How is it called in English? Is it called like that? I don't know. Those were like one of the few things I was really good at. You just be boring, but Big Sis is not boring when she teaches me. Aw, young woman always be multitasking while I forget to breathe sometimes because I be holding it while gaming. Yep, when it gets tense. I get that. George Goldenbaud believed that maintaining peace is of top priority and gave up the... Okay. Gave up the pursuit, I think, was that. Some tried to traces of evil spells and punish those involved. To seal traces of evil and punish those involved. Even with their efforts, much has been intentionally covered up or erased as time goes by. In the midst of this, human king's witch advisor William Hebling, met a sudden death. The only evidence is that he has a token used by dreamers of eternity. Oh, a witch brooch was that. The only evidence is that he has a witch brooch. Yeah. Oh no. Darn it. I think I know what was the issue. Hold on. I'm pretty sure it was that. There's record here. I'm pretty sure that's sacrifice, that's death, and that's witch brooch. Okay, nope. I know witch brooch and a couple of others are definitely right. Oh, that's time. Oh no, wait. I know that's time. Yeah, king we already know. Yeah, that was witch brooch. I just want to double check it. Yeah. Then what else is marked? Let's spell. Power. History. Power. Yeah, that's death. Pursuit? Wait, what was wrong then? Hold on. Pursuit? Oh, that was the one I wasn't sure. The circle with the thing. Okay, time. Death. Approach. Okay, but then it has to be the other one. That was pursuit, I think. Did I use steal a record? Time. Death. Approach. Okay. You have finally revealed the truth. Is this real? I've never even seen this in a school history book. That's it? Really? Is it true what the last line says? This is what Parks Hebling, son of William Hebling, wrote. I record only the truth, no matter how many times you ask. I always answer the same way. I see. I should tell this to Erin. Also fun, not so fun fact about me. Sometimes I rub the back of my neck or my arms or knees and play it off like I'm just brushing something off me, while in reality I just want to be held in tightly. While the one holding me rubs my back of my neck or arm. Aww, you cutie. Hold on. Let's... Erin, I did it. I managed to read the final page. That's wonderful news. But why do you look so troubled? Because I think you should see this part too. Perhaps you're right. I can feel the silent guardian reaching out to me already. William Hebling met a sudden death. Those who hunted the dreamers of eternity claimed William Hebling was among the group. Ellie, you said you've never learned this before, correct? Yes. This definitely isn't a textbook. I've always wondered what kind of man my father really was. For reasons I'll never know, my mother rarely spoke of my father. All I ever heard was that he loved books, was meticulous and considerate, and was a good witch. Erin. But the truth turned out very differently. He only wrote and sealed this book to hide a shameful past. But didn't Parks say the book was sealed before the truth was revealed? If we try to uncover the truth again, we might find other hidden stories. What more could I possibly learn? The truth is, my grandfather branded a villain, and my father sealed history to hide it. And a half-blood like me left as their legacy. But maybe your grandfather wasn't really the criminal the book describes. Even if that's the truth, I don't have the courage to face it now. This is harder than I imagined. Silent Guardian, is there nothing more after this? This can't really be the end, can it?
Young witch, it seems your assistant has lost their will to explore me. Thus I have nothing further to show. If you wish, I will return to silence.
Yes, this must truly be my father's work. How irresponsible. My mother, she left the city for the countryside, suffering her whole life. He wanted us to live quietly in the countryside, but it was all just so he could create this book.
For the greater cause, sacrifice is sometimes required.
Afraid to even write down whether he was the one who started a war. And you call it the greater cause?
But Aaron, we uncovered so much that isn't in any history book.
That means what we've done together truly mattered. And besides, this was the first time I ever felt like I was adventuring while reading a book. That much I can admit. It had a meaning. There's no way this is really the end.
Why don't you take a brief? Oh, why don't you take a brief? You're not ready to stop. You just need time.
Yes, that's exactly what I meant to say. Anyone would feel shaken after all of this. But if you still want to go on, Aaron, I will always be there for you. Thank you, Ellie. I don't want to be a coward either. But for now, of course. I'll wait as long as it takes. When you're ready, just tell me. Would it be alright if I put the book out of sight for now? Of course, it's your book. Do as your heart tells you. Thank you, Ellie. Then let's wrap things up for today. Sure, oh. I may be a big, strong teen, but I'm the softest baby from the inside. I just don't want people bullying me because I show it, so basically don't show it. Yeah, honestly, as mean as it sounds, at your age, it's probably for the better. Because the younger people are, the more mean they can be when it comes to stuff like that because they just don't understand. But there will be a time where, and a place where I can be open about it without having to worry. Okay. I've found out too many things all at once and my head is a mess. I can't believe Erin is a half-blood witch and human, and that Park Silverine is her father. Okay, that's kind of funny. In this little guide here, and in the dialogue, the name of her father changes slightly. Because in the dialogue, he's Parks, like P-A-R-K-S, and in the books, it's P-A-X. And on top of that, the fact that his grandfather committed terrible deeds in war. But now, I should watch over Aaron. And let him have time to recover. I'm getting hiccups. I mean, I don't judge, I care. Others won't do that as easy as I do. Exactly, and you never know who really cares and who doesn't. Especially in a school setting. I have learned that the hard way. I feel calm when I stare at the flames. I heard that ancient people would build fires in caves. Do witches do that too? Did I just get called old, like, in a very nice way? You're another new kitty! Hi there! You are very spotty. You're like a Dalmatian, just in kitty form. You know what? I always wonder if those are like the kittens of like the developers. Maybe partially. Like some of them are very fantastical, like I mean, nobody in real life was going to have like a pink or a blue kitty. But maybe there are like the kittens of the developers, which would be so cute. You mean my taste for paintings? I like portraits the most, because I can stare at someone's face for as long as I want. Aww, that is kind of a cute reasoning why he likes portraits. My girlfriend do care about me because I can literally be a baby like for text and she will pick it up and just go mother mode. Aw, so cute. That is so sweet. Okay, that is Elvin done as well. We have to wait for her to be done. Then... Hey, we discovered all the kitties! That was the last one we were missing. Let's go! Okay, then we just have to up the heart levels of all of these guys and then we're basically done. So our next task is going to be to head to the Starlit Cave again and continue our search there. I'm just going to double check if there's not a new quest in here. Nope. I would assume all those peoples I can run errands for are also the ones that don't really have another story quest. At least that's what I'm gathering so far. Okay. I know, and it's not even that kinky kind of mother mode, but she will treat me like I am... and treat me like I'm her kid and be like, aw. I didn't think about it in a kinky way. It was just very sweet and innocent. Which is very true. So hold on. I need to repair my broom because it's almost broken. Why did my cursor end up like at the very bottom, I wonder? That was odd. Or maybe I clicked accidentally on the controller while I was watching the chat. That could... yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the reasoning. Okay. Then Starlit Cave it is. Yeah, I'm just making sure because I have seen some kinky stuff in other chats. Yep. That kind of thing is very prominent in some other chats. It is very, very true. Okay, we are back here, so I'm just gonna... hold on. Okay, my voice is again cracking a little bit. But these stores should be open, right? No, they're also still closed. Okay, so the only way I can still go there is through the little cave entrance that we unlocked. Which is fine. So... I need jelly... yeah, I got that. The cliff fruit I don't know, and the fort rat. So those guys are probably going to be unlocked a little bit later. So I'm just gonna keep an eye out for any new things. Okay, that is what we unlocked, so I can go further down here and see if something... we can do something... oh, okay, where do you lead? Oh. Okay. Did I see a map of the area already? No, not really. Not really. Also, the reason why I was busy on the weekend is I'm currently helping, like, with a wedding and getting everything ready. And I was helping, like, wrapping some of the, like, guest presents and whatnot they're planning to use. And it was just a lot of stuff we needed to do. But it was just so much fun to just do it, and it felt just so nice and productive too. Oh, look how it shimmers, it's so cool. And everything looks like super nice. And they also ask me to do like the invitations and whatnot. Since I'm an artist and stuff. And I do like graphic design a lot, so I of course did the invitations for them too. And the invitations are just so freaking pretty as well. Because they're like A5 invitations with, you know, all the details on there. Like in a very pretty color tone too. And on top of it, they're like sealing them. They're going to seal them with like wax sigils, which is also such a cool thing to do. But yeah. Wait, wedding? Are you also helping for my girlfriend's parents' wedding? No. No, 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 no. Oh. It's a different wedding. But that would be hilarious, actually. Just imagine. Dang, yeah, I know. I think I'm supposed to descend, but a barrier's in my way. And its switch is turned off. There's no starry flash on this side. I think I can probably get it across if I throw it really hard. It's a long distance, are you sure? Then I need to somehow power my throw further. But the muscles of your right arm? That would take forever! At least 2 years if I want to throw it twice as far. I'm a witch. Witches use potions. Yep, I know. And I already know which potion we need to do. So let me just mark the potion we need. Which was... oh, that's the wrong site. Long throw potion. Okay, my only issue is I do already have those. Like both of them, actually. But I need that for Diane's quest, right? No, Phantom Jellyfish, oh, but the Shooting Star one I need. But that should be easy enough to get. Oh, I can also open this one up. Nope. Can I just activate this? Okay, that's one, but I also need a second one. Why is there so much money on the ground? That feels kind of like a trap, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Wedding anyway, Tia, I'll hit the hay now. Okay, good night, Ocean Man. Don't you worry. Night, night, and take care. I see you around. And thank you for being here like always. Bye-bye. And yes, I'm helping for a wedding. That is very true. Thanks for streaming. You're welcome, Ocean Man. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Okay, I need to find another one of those flowers. Oh, hey, you're a special one. Oh, and there's one of the flowers I was mentioning just 1 second ago. Perfect. On activate. Oh, you turned into a golden one, which I did not expect. Okay, I think that should be it then. So I'm going to head home. What's the quickest way home, by the way? I think getting out of here first is probably the quickest way, right? Wait. Okay, it looked like I could go down there too, so almost, at least, almost. Oh wait, no, that's not the right way. Where did I come from? Where did I go? Oh, was it up there? I think so, yep. Maybe here or through the tunnel. Ah, okay, gotcha. Gotcha, know exactly where I am. Nice. Can I repair it? No. How much charges do you have? Okay, I can use it 2 more times, that's nice. Hey, I got my grade for geography, nice. It is a 6.4, what is quite good? Okay, well, what kind of, I think you need to explain your grading system from your country, because it's different from mine and from the usual ones I know. But hey, congratulations anyways. If you say it's good, then I'm pretty sure it's a good thing. So awesome, little buddy. GG's. Also, since we're already at home, I'm going to save because we are going to end stream for today. Worst you can get here is a 1 or a 0. Best you can get is a 10. Ah, okay, nice. And since you said you're a bit bad in geography, that's really, really good then. Awesome. Okay, let's see who we are going to raid out to today. Let's see. If you have any suggestions, feel free to put them into the chat. Just remember, we're trying to stay in a cozy bubble, so please no horror gamers and stuff. Just so we can support each other properly. I kind of want to rate a small streamer just to brighten up their day. I mean, I'm not like a big streamer by all means, right? But I'm talking about like someone with like only maybe 1 or 2 viewers. Like maybe in Stardew. Oh, but Podakila is also online and playing. So many familiar faces. Wait, how come it says Podakila is playing, but I don't see her in like the Stardew Valley section? Did she stop streaming maybe while I was scrolling? No, I'm just blind. Oh, she has a new VTuber model. That's why I did not recognize her. It is so cool. Like the first row I see, it's like Licia Liso. We already know that wonderful person. The farming snob, Paul Aquila. Or Polly Aquila. How do you say your name again? I don't remember. And Tada Mazelvani, thank you for collecting your daily star potion. Welcome to the stream. Hi. You just managed to catch me barely in time, because we're currently searching for someone we can raid out to, actually. So I'm currently like looking around in the Stardew Cosmos, but what is about Little Witch in the Woods? The woods. Maybe I'm not the only one streaming today. Who else is streaming? Cozy Valkyrie. Okay. Honestly, we could stop by her stream, and I think she just started the game too, so that would be kind of cool. I was lurking for a little bit, but forgot my daily. Don't you worry, don't you worry. And thank you so much for the lurkies. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you. But on Deaden. Oh, wait. Oh, that's not an English streamer. No, she is. I just saw some weird messages in the chat. I was like, huh? Okay, anyways, guys. Let me just... Wait, let me see. Does my stream deck work? Okay, now it works? Hold on. I can send them messages, but I cannot. Hold on. I just want to see. Okay, I just cannot switch scenes for some reason. Weird. Anyways, those are our raid messages. Feel free to copy them if you want to. And use them on your own. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here today, as always. If you like my stream, please make sure to leave a follow so you don't miss out on whenever I go live. And if you want to support the channel a little bit more, a step would be very much appreciated. You can also donate some money if you want to, but it's definitely not mandatory. It would just help me provide you with better content in the future. And other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow in another wonderful stream with more The Little Witch in the Woods. And I just wanted to say that you can also catch me today at 6 over at the Austrian streamers stream, because I am going to be in their very first podcast, and I feel so honored that they picked me and the wonderful Likunia. And we're going to talk a lot about Life is Strange, probably, but it will be in German since it's a German podcast after all, so a lot of you probably won't be able to attend and listen, but I will post a link on the Discord too. So either way, if you want to join, feel free to say hi or just leave a lurk. It would really help us out a lot. And other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow, as I said, and I wish you guys a wonderful rest of your day, night, and evening. Take care, guys. I love you all. Bye-bye.